my is a motherfucker out here, man. But I'll say the best time is probably from like, I don't know, 9 to 6 in the morning. When you gonna find everything popping. But the city never sleeps. So it kind of depends on what's going on, what you got going on. You know, they be having hella after parties and all that. But like I told you, man, some of this new shit that not new shit, but some of this partying that I'm trying to do with some of y'all, man, it didn't go like I thought the party was going to go. You know what I'm talking about? It just didn't go like that. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't really be fucking around. I stay to my own parties. But it just I don't know. I don't know. But the last shit I went to, Slimy Sucker Saturday, it was some shit like I guess you could call it networking, but it was to me it was weird. I don't know about nobody else, but to me it was weird. But I don't know. It's just a bunch of I see it. It's just a bunch of fake ass like networking. Like this motherfucker talking about, man, yeah, man, we was just up there, man, you know what I'm talking about, with whatever names they said, then everything became about the names. You get what I'm saying? And what we doing, and this is my handle, and it just became about that. You know what I'm talking about? It be almost to me, just to me, man, like we not really partying. I don't know, bro, it just be weird. There ain't really no dancing no more. It's more kickback. I'm just talking about the last shit I went to. I don't know about y'all. Y'all might be somewhere where they was kicking it and dancing and shit, line dancing and shit. But the last shit I went to, last couple of shit I went to, it was just a bunch of motherfuckers sitting around fake networking, bro. And everything was about this person after party and this person throwing a party. Like, bro, we at this little party right now, bro. Like, why we ain't enjoying this party? You know what I'm talking about? 'Cause that's what. Why we ain't enjoying this party? You know what I'm talking about? But I didn't get it. You know what I'm talking about? It was hella fake ass networking, man. Yeah, man, this person, yeah, man, we finna go to this after party. Hit me, man, this is my handle. And we finna be up there, man. Tables, bottles, and tables. You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there, nigga. Bottles and tables. You know what I'm talking about? Slimy Sucker Saturday, man. You know what I'm talking about? Live with no jive. Ain't making no noise, avoiding all decoys, man. You know what I'm talking about? In a big truck, switching big lanes, doing my thing. Hoping y'all doing the same. Now I'm gonna tell you about this shit called Slimy Sucker Saturday. Is you a Slimy Sucker Saturday, motherfucker, with your slimy sucker self? You know what I'm talking about? Now look, before I even get into this shit, this is what I want you to understand. Because we got a big problem doing this shit in the world. We just do it too motherfucking much. No matter what I'm talking about, no matter how slimy sucker motherfucker is, bro, this shit has nothing to do with the shit you be doing. You know what I'm talking about? So although I'm talking about this shit, bro, this shit just out here. There's nothing you can do about that shit. There's nothing you can do about a slimy sucker motherfucker. There's nothing you can do about none of this shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? This shit is out here. All you can do is not be the slimy sucker ass motherfucker, man. That's all you can do. So, all this shit I'm finna get into is fine and dandy. It's out here and all that shit right there, but it has nothing to do with you. You get what I'm saying? Because we real good for listening to some shit and then automatically skipping over ourselves. You know what I'm talking about? It's like we skip over ourselves to point out the next motherfuckers that's like that. You know what I'm talking about? When a lot of this shit that we be hearing, instead of us taking it just like the Bible, instead of us taking it trying to apply to somebody else, we need to apply some of this shit to ourselves. You know what I'm talking about? Slimy Sucker Saturday, man. Yeah, Slimy Sucker Saturday, man. I ain't bullshitting with you, man. And once again, nigga, it's on you. But in this day and age right here, bro, one of the biggest motherfucking mistakes that we are making And I repeat, one of the biggest motherfucking mistakes that we are making, hey, you know what I'm talking about, is venting. You know what I'm talking about? We treat our personal business like it's with some of the most of our privacy, bro. We'll just tell somebody anything, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And in this day and age right here, bro, that's not no good game. Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you, folks. In this day and age right here, that's not no good game, folks. It's not. If you're not just paying attention and looking how wishy-washy motherfuckers is, it don't matter how long motherfuckers been friends, it don't matter how long motherfuckers been married, it don't matter how long you known somebody, you just peep how the wishy-washiness is spread amongst this world. So if you see that right there, man, and you still running around this motherfucker telling people your most darkest, intimate details about your life, bro, it's only a matter of time before that shit hit headlines, bro. It's only a matter of time. You know what I'm talking about? Because motherfuckers ain't did nothing but turn themselves into the paparazzi, folks. Taking a flick of all your shit, though. This nigga ain't did nothing but turn himself into the paparazzi, man. So what's going on right now is you running around here trying to confine in people or think you telling somebody, you realize you ain't been able to tell the motherfuckers, you know how you used to tell a motherfucker, you be like, keep that between me and you. You notice you ain't been able to do that shit damn near in the last 10 years, bro. You tell a motherfucker something, that shit coming back around. I ain't bullshitting with you. And for some reason, we just don't tell people little shit, bro. We be telling people shit that really ain't none of their motherfucking business. You know what I'm talking about? We be telling people shit that if it get back out, it's either finna fuck off your friendship, it's finna fuck off your business, it's finna fuck something off, bro. That's why if you knew like I knew on this slimy sucker Saturday, man, you'll keep a lot of shit to yourself. You'll keep most of your important shit to yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Because you ain't gonna believe me, y'all ain't gonna agree with me, bro. But all this shit that be going on, bro, that shit cool to do, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. That's why you gotta be careful. I wouldn't give a fuck who it was, bro. Because we edge this shit on in this society, bro. We do, we egg this shit on. We want you, that's how you get popular. Everybody sitting back, I told you watch these fuck ass behaviors and you see motherfucker get rich and famous for snitching on his partner. You see a motherfucker get rich and famous for going against their wife, going against their husband. You see the friend, like all that shit right there, all that tell-all book and all that old shit. All that old Gucci ass, this the year of the truth, face having that ass nigga. Hey man, y'all some straight out of comic book, nigga. Slimy sucker Saturday. You see him motherfuckers take shit like that to be a slimy sucker. All he gotta do is take Cat Williams to come out and say some shit like that. This is gonna be the year of the truth. So guess what? When everybody heard that, guess what they start doing? They start doing that same shit Cat Williams came up in here and did. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I mean, bro, about how motherfuckers will watch the next thing and just catch on. And then with it, everybody uses their rationalization for the whole year for doing some slimy sucker shit. Cat Williams told y'all this gonna be the year of the truth. Slimy sucker having ass niggas with your slimy sucker self. You know what I'm talking about? With your slimy sucker self. Grandma wig looked like that motherfucker was hella heavy. Grandma didn't even look like she had a wig, nigga. Grandma looked like she had a motherfucking ham hawk on her motherfucking head, man. Y'all hold on. I'm posting my. Yeah, man, they out here sliming and they out here slithering. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, they out here sliming and they out here slithering. You know what I'm talking about? Remember Slimer you see ectoplasm like, you know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker out here slithery slime, you just slimy sucker ass, you know what I'm talking about? Slimy sucker Saturday. Just out here wiggling around like a tadpole, you know what I'm talking about? Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle another bitch with a helmet wig, you know what I'm talking about? But on some real shit, man. Be very careful about what you tell a motherfucker. Because if you don't, as soon as a motherfucker, and I mean as soon as a motherfucker get mad at you, all that shit, a motherfucker just, man, we gonna use whatever leverage we got, folks. So the moment a motherfucker get mad at you, nigga, they using whatever you done told them, they gonna use that shit against you like a weapon, nigga. Or try to. Because that's how y'all fight now. Y'all cat fight like hoes. So you gonna try to come expose a nigga business. Right now we living in a day, nigga, where you could be fucking with a bitch and the nigga get mad at you and go tell your other bitch. I'm gonna tell your bitch, you know what I'm talking about? That slimy sucker ass shit, bruh. Just to throw a monkey wrench in your program, folks. And y'all steadily running around this motherfucker at an elite speed, trying to be friends with everybody, folks. Trying to be friends with everybody, just talking. Just call anybody venting, bruh. And I understand sometimes, bruh, because you'll just be going through some shit you need a motherfucking shoulder to cry on. That shit is reserved for certain people though, bruh. It is. You can't just be that way with any and every old body, folks. You can't. Because if you don't, man, listen, bruh, as soon as you tell a nigga something, bruh, the moment he get mad, I was talking about that on Slimy Sucker Saturday upload, man. Be on the lookout for it, nigga. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? I was just talking about that shit on there though, man. I was watching the clip, nigga. It was hella old though. It was a few years old. But it was all them niggas y'all be jocking and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So one of them niggas came up there, bruh, and they was on a live or some shit like that. And then the other nigga buzzed in. Now the nigga, he was trying to be friends with the nigga at first. You know what I'm talking about? But when the other nigga was like, man, who the fuck is that? The moment that nigga seen he couldn't be friends with a nigga, bruh, that nigga instantly came with an insult. Oh, bitch ass nigga, you ain't saying shit to that nigga all instantly, bruh. He was trying to be friends with him at first. The moment that nigga seen that the other nigga wasn't finna just allow his friendship like that, bruh, the nigga instantly came with some harsh smut. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga instantly came with some smut that quick, bruh. And that's the type of shit I'm talking about on the Slimy Sucker Saturday, bruh. Cause we be sitting around this motherfucker. I keep telling you, bro, on some real shit. We be befriending motherfuckers who don't even like us. Motherfuckers just be around you most of the time, bro, because you could benefit something they doing, bro. They could somehow with that mini motor shit. Somehow they're around you for their own benefit, bro. But we really be around motherfuckers who don't even like us, bro. We do. That's why I'm talking about this computer right now. This computer dangerous, bro. Yeah, this computer dangerous, bro. Because we be sitting out here, man. The new thing is to be best friends with motherfuckers you don't even know for real. And that's the new thing, man. Slimy Sucker Saturday. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't, I told you, most lonely, miserable motherfuckers with nothing to do in this computer. And somehow you keep running around this motherfucker pledging your allegiance to one of these niggas you don't know, you ain't never met or nothing, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all ain't even took the friendship slow, bro. Y'all jump right into it, nigga, elope. You know what I'm talking about, nigga? Y'all done jump straight into the friendship. You ain't even took it slow, bro. You ain't even gave a nigga a chance to show if he fake or not. You done jump straight up in there, nigga. Holy matrimony. You know what I'm talking about? When you be friends for the sick and health and rich or poor, you know what I'm talking about? You done raised your hand, nigga, and said I do. You know what I'm talking about? Now you married to a new friend, bro, but on some real shit, nigga, this shit is dangerous as a motherfucker, nigga. You sitting here pledging your allegiance to a nigga you don't even know. Y'all on the phone, you don't know this nigga in real life, you don't know if this nigga steal, you don't know what this nigga is for real. I ain't talking about what people say he is. You ain't been around a nigga in real life to see what the fuck they is. Y'all keep running up to this motherfucking computer, pledging your allegiance to a motherfucker, then only to find out, turn around, you know what I'm talking about, a few days later, this nigga one of them slimy sucker self-ass motherfuckers. Slimy Sucker Saturday, man. And then you come up here heaping and complaining and shit like a motherfucker that did you wrong, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Lenny Bo, I see you. Like a motherfucker that did you wrong or something, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Because you chose to sit right here, nigga, and entertain some slimy sucker. You know what I'm talking about? Some slimy sucker Saturday soup having ass nigga. And then we'll sit here, because I told you we living in a day also where we put labels on motherfuckers. So just like how I'm talking about slimy suckers, you would just label somebody a slimy sucker that ain't really a slimy sucker. They just did something you didn't agree with. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they just did something you didn't agree with. So you went around and tried to give them the label of a slimy sucker because you felt offended by something they did to you. Because we don't never do people justice when it comes to shit like that. If a motherfucker make us mad, we gonna make them every kind of fake in the world, even if they fake or not. They just did something that we consider fake. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, something straight out of comic book. And a lot of us are that slimy sucker ass nigga. Yeah, a lot of us right now, if a nigga came and gave us some money, we'll cross our partner, we'll cross our family member. If we had a chance to think that we was gonna gain some popularity or attention from some, man, we'll cross anybody in the world, bro, to take that chance. Cause it ain't about being solid no more. It ain't. It's about doing whatever the fuck you can do to try to get your way to the top. But that top you looking for ain't nothing but the top of the bottom. Yeah, that top you looking for, that ain't nothing but the top of the bottom. It goes further down there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that ain't the top, bro. That's the top of the bottom. You feel me? And it's fucked up that we even promote like the slimy sucker shit. And that's what's just crazy. That's like we promote that backdoor shit. Y'all ain't realize that we promote that side dude, that side chick shit and all that. Somebody gonna say, bro, you just had it. I know. But we promote that shit. We make that shit famous. Just like y'all made that Netflix and chill, like all the little sayings, bro, we make that shit famous. Y'all make that shit famous in the rap music, all the little songs y'all listening to. You know how y'all was running around here talking about y'all got WAP? Yeah, you got some WAP, wore out ass pussy, bitch. You don't get the fuck up out of here. Wet ass pussy, you know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker wet. What does it smell like when it get, you know what I'm talking about? Does that motherfucker smell normal? Does that motherfucker smell normal, bitch? Or does it smell like you need to go get, like you need to run to the dollar store real quick and go get some Right Guard, you know what I'm talking about? To brush across that fur on that $50 hamburger you got down there, man. But it's just a shame how we don't have no more respect for ourselves or nothing, bro. We don't even care about being slimy. It's like, so what? You have somebody right now, man, like they'll fuck their partner over, their mama over or something, you know what I'm talking about? Like that shit y'all be seeing where like a kid that killed their family member or just like some shit you'll see, bruh. And you'll just see the motherfucker react to it like, so what, man? You know what I'm talking about? Don't even care, bruh. That's why I tell you, nigga, in the next few, this generation, barbarians, nigga. Yeah, there's, this slimy sucker Saturday, man. And it ain't nothing worse than a bitch ass nigga that be sitting around the motherfucker, you know what I'm talking about? A bitch ass nigga around you cheerleading and shit. Go, 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 go. All that shit right there, bruh. And then you fucked around and because that's what this world is full of now. Just like that live I was telling you about. Where that nigga was trying to be that nigga friend, and the moment he seen that nigga wasn't gonna let him be his friend, that nigga sat there and he had an insult, he had a built-in insult for him already. Yeah, that shit right there. That shit right there, man. So now you gonna have a motherfucker around you talking about go, 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 go. Then the moment you do something to a bitch ass nigga, that nigga right there is gonna be your enemy, bruh. So all that time he was talking about go, 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 go. The moment you do something to make him mad, the moment that nigga get mad, bruh, he gonna have a billion motherfucking things to say about you, folks. That's why I told you I don't even like niggas around me now, bruh. Cause niggas wanna get the wrong eye full of shit, bruh. You can sit around a nigga for 4 years, bruh, and do nothing but real shit, bruh. Do nothing but real shit. Then the one time, nigga, I don't know. The one time, just anything, nigga, you lose a fight, you didn't pay you slapped a bitch, you didn't pay your child support, just anything you done did, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you didn't pay your phone bill, your electricity got cut off, you was late. I don't know, bro. You ain't had a haircut. The moment you do one fake ass shit, bro, they gonna promote that one fake ass thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's the remainder of your character. You niggas get the wrong eye full of shit. Y'all eyes don't even, you ain't even looking for an eye full of the real shit. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't looking for no eye full of the real shit. Because you're not trying to promote no real shit. You ain't trying to promote no nigga real shit. You trying to promote a nigga's embarrassment. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. And Lord forbid they didn't let y'all watch niggas get rich off that shit. So not only is it bitch ass shit we running around here doing, it's profitable to do this bitch ass shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's profitable to do this bitch ass shit. Now it's profitable for you to sit here and tell on your partner. You get what I'm saying? It's profitable for you to come up here and help the police solve a case, bro. It's profitable. You know what I'm talking about? To just run around and do a bunch of fuck shit, folks. It is. Slimy Sucker Saturday. Slimy Sucker Saturday, bro. And they promote that shit, folks. They promote that shit, folks. They want to put in your motherfucking head, folks. There's nothing wrong with telling. Matter of fact, if you tell on a nigga, bro, you can fuck around and get rich. You know what I'm talking about? They want to promote it. Ain't no street code and all this. This is the thought they want to put in your head, bro. But you know that's otherwise. That's why you don't even try to solve the case in your city. That's why you always come up here trying to solve the popular cases. You get what I'm saying? You know that shit is otherwise, but they'll promote this shit and you'll run around and get hurt, bro. You'll sit there and be try to tell on somebody and get yourself hurt, bro. Get one of your family members hurt, bro. Slimy Sucker Saturday, bro. We just don't be having no real shit for the people no more, bro. And the people who be, I told you we so irresponsible. Then the people who, like the niggas who's telling this shit, they gonna come up here and boast this shit. Like, man, I ain't worried about nobody. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. You gonna come up here and do all that shit, right? Up under the witness protection program and shit, you got the FBI on speed dial and shit. You get what I'm saying? So you will put that thought in somebody else's head, bro. You'll give one of these little niecey poos or nephews, you will put in their head like you can tell and you will have immunity. So these motherfuckers will go they'll go somewhere telling, thinking they finna get the same treatment as the famous snitch. Nah, bro, that's just the famous snitch. You gonna tell and still have to go back to the hood and shit. You know what I'm talking about? The FBI ain't gonna be following you around, watching your every move and shit. They don't give a fuck about you. You know what I'm talking about? They thank you for the information that you gave them to send somebody to jail. But they don't give a fuck about you. They not finna protect you, bro. The police not gonna protect you. But you sitting here watching this other famous snitch, and they done put an idea in your head that you can tell on the motherfucker too. And you're gonna be in the witness program. You know what I'm talking about? You know the witness program just don't come for everybody who tells. You understand that, right? Once again, trying to reenact these fuck niggas. So now you done told on the motherfucker the police ain't even relocated you across town, man. You done told on the motherfucker police ain't even gave you a sandwich. You know what I'm talking about? So you just stuck there in the remains where the motherfucker done told on you at, bro. Next couple of days, your whole house then got burned down to the. Come on, folks. Don't make no sense. Slimy Sucker Saturday. It don't. But you gotta be smart enough not to let these people put a thought in your head, folks. You're gonna have to be smart enough not to get entertained by this shit to where you wanna mimic it. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta be sharp enough and solid enough not to want to sit out here and help the police solve cases and shit. You gotta want to do that shit, bro. Because you don't have to be none of that shit. You don't have to be a slimy sucker. You ain't gotta be the nigga over here hating on your partners, and you ain't gotta be the person over here, the envy and the jealousy. You ain't gotta be the person over here fucking the people over, man. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gotta be the nigga that's sitting around your nigga, cause I have never seen, it's a lot of first nevers for me in this today's time. But I ain't never seen niggas sit around and talk to other niggas' bitches. Nigga, that was unheard of. Nigga, not only was that unheard of, nigga, that was grounds to get your ass whooped, nigga. Like, you sitting around, I've never seen no shit like that, bro. To where you sitting around and you telling, like, your partner, like your bitch call your partner or something, she run into your partner at the store, not necessarily call him or whatever, talking to him, and you sitting here telling on your partner, talking about the shit he do. Oh man, I seen he was in the car with Catrice and them. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't never seen no shit like that. It's like you niggas ain't even got it ain't even no code no more. It's like y'all taking turns trying to get each other in trouble by your bitch and shit. I don't know, bro. Slimy sucker, man. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. You know what I'm talking about? But once again, nigga, it's on you to create your own, to guard your own parameters, nigga. It is, bro. It's on you not to let the slimy shit get around you. Because once you get the slimy shit around you, it ain't gonna do nothing but what slimy shit does, and that's slither. You know what I'm talking about? And somehow, we be responsible for all the slimy shit that be around us, and then we exclude ourselves when we pass and blame. Now all of a sudden, it's just the slimy sucker fault. Slimy sucker Saturday it is. Now you finna run around and tell everybody how the slimy sucker just slithered all over you. But somehow you done left out the part to how did the slimy sucker even get around you? Because once again, we like people until they're no longer of use to us. Until they get us mad. You know what I'm talking about? Because a lot of times, slimy birds of a feather flock together, nigga. So a lot of times you be right there with the slimy sucker motherfucker doing slimy sucker shit. You know what I'm talking about? Then when the slimy sucker Saturday ass nigga do something to piss you off, you get to be in the slimy sucker to him, he gets to be in the slimy sucker to you. So y'all just over there slithering and sliming each other. You know what I'm talking about? Like Slimer off Ghostbusters, man. And you turn around and you look, it's just a bunch of ectoplasm everywhere from the slime and the slither. God damn, they say, why you fuck with it like that, blood? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, nigga. Ain't nobody else is, bro. And we living in a day where you niggas ain't even ashamed to be a bitch ass nigga. You ain't ashamed to be a slimy sucker. You not. That shit is welcome. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't see how they, like I said, bro, look how they parade all the fuck shit around. You know what I'm talking about? A nigga is happy about coming up here, black man at that, bro. Come up here talking about how he's still in rectum. Man, they would have killed that nigga in the 70s, bro. Come up here testifying some shit like that, bro. They would have killed that nigga, bro. That shit wouldn't have been celebrated, folks. Nigga come up here bragging about how he finna get the mob life, bro. That shit would have been dealt with, folks. But now this is the type of shit we praise, bro. And that's how we get to the slimy sucker shit, bro. Because all the fuck shit is cool. Yeah, the fuckery is cool, bro. The fuckery is cool, man. So now, like, you actually got motherfuckers, bro. This is how motherfuckers think. Like, man, shit. That's just the time now. So motherfuckers is doing slimy sucker shit knowing that there will not be any consequences for the slimy sucker shit. You could just brush it off. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, ain't nobody tripping. You ain't never heard no nigga say that? Like, man, everybody telling now, man, ain't that shit don't mean nothing no more, man. Everybody doing. So now it's not even embarrassment. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't even embarrassed to be slimy and a slimy sucker. You know what I'm talking about? That shit don't come with no ridicule, bro. That shit come with praise. That shit come with praise, bro. Cause you gonna have all the nerds. You know the nerds is experts at breaking every situation down. So when a nigga tell, they gonna come to you and be like, what would you do if you was in the situation that, you know what I'm talking about? And once again, we always pass up the part how we even got in the situation. Niggas talking about, man, what would you do? Just like they did for the first nigga, the Siguni nigga with the bright hair and all that different color hair and shit. Talking about, man, if you went to jail, or you, nigga? First of all, bro, I wouldn't have been over there doing shit that would have got me life in jail. And once again, bro, all that telling and shit, slimy sucker Saturday, that's just a way for you being not responsible for yourself, folks. That's just a way for you not being responsible for yourself. And they promote that shit. Hell yeah, I'm telling them to get out of trouble. Why would you even over there to get in trouble? So they gotta wait for in this day and age right here for you to get out of everything that you made a choice to do. You can be a victim of your decisions now, folks. Speaking on that, some more shit. Video popped up on my shit. I didn't get it. It was like 50 Cent, Uncle Murder, and 6ix9ine, and I just didn't get. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. And that's how we get to the fuck shit. Because the same nigga who's the poster boy of the fuck shit, we still gonna promote that shit. We still gonna vouch for him. We still gonna let them hang around, whether it's a lick or not. We still gonna be the one for him. And that's how she get cool. And on the slimy sucker Saturday, bro, you ain't gonna understand it until the slime drip on you. You ain't gonna understand it like when the motherfucker done told that ain't got nothing to do with you. So you be over there like, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. You ain't gonna get it until it got something to do with you. And that was the reason right there back in the day when motherfuckers were filed, you got them away from there. And I told you all that. Because if you didn't get them away from there, bro, everybody forget that shit. But that's part of that motherfucker's character. So when the heat on and it really get to the nitty gritty and it's time, that's what that motherfucker got in his character. They not ready to stand up under the pressure. You get what I'm saying? So they just gonna come with some more slimy sucker ass shit. You think a nigga that told on somebody gonna keep it real with you? You think somebody that told to get themselves out of trouble is gonna keep it real with you when it's time to keep themselves out of trouble again? No, they not, folks. They gonna get themselves out of trouble again. Once again, that's why it's very important to watch out what the fuck you tell a motherfucker and what the fuck you let a motherfucker see. Y'all hold on, you know what I'm talking about? I got to share myself again. Watch you, bro. I'm not sitting around, nigga, like, if you do some slimy sucker shit, that's on you, bro. You just gonna be cut up out my program, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Your bad. But like I've always been one of them motherfuckers, bro. I ain't seen just so much slimy sucker shit, bro. I have. Throughout my years, nigga. I have, bro. That's why I'm telling you, that shit could come from anywhere, bro. That shit could come from anywhere, bro. Because once again, Especially now, bruh. It ain't no telling what the fuck you done did to piss somebody off, to make somebody feel some kind of way. Because these motherfuckers, man, they really be wanting to be your friends. Then the moment it's like niggas try to use leverage. You know what I'm talking about? Just like the bitch. So a nigga be around you, bruh. You could be on parole or some folks. I done seen this shit happen so many times just in my life, bruh. And a motherfucker, I done seen niggas hating on niggas that was grinding. I done seen niggas hating on niggas about a bitch. I done seen, man, this bitch can't always be walking down the street angry and shit. That's the second day in a row I done seen that bitch walking down the street on that motherfucking phone. Like somebody that ran off on the plug. But I done been through so much of that shit, folks. And it be a motherfucker right up under you, a motherfucker that you thought it was cool, a motherfucker that you thought had love, you know what I'm talking about? But a motherfucker sitting around you getting an eye full of shit, nigga just finna use that shit for leverage, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you, nigga. Just the eye full of that shit, nigga finna use that shit for leverage, nigga. I ain't bullshitting with you. I done seen so many motherfuckers, nigga. You on parole or something, you got some guns in the house and shit, and the motherfucker sat right there, nigga, and next thing you know, out the blue, nigga, your parole officer come up and shit, talking about they need to search the house. One time, man, I'm telling you, I done seen the motherfucker, bruh, size the motherfucker up like that, and it wasn't even like the nigga showed him. You feel me? It wasn't even like the nigga, that motherfucker bad right here, man. That nigga got one of them steams. That motherfucker bad. And it wasn't even like a nigga showed him the pistol, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? It was just the nigga was over there and the nigga seen that it was a pistol up in there, bruh. You get what I'm saying? And this is what I'm telling you why you gotta be very motherfucking careful about your motherfucking self. You gotta be careful about yourself, folks. You gotta be careful what you put a motherfucker in position to see about you. You gotta be careful what you put a motherfucker in position to like you gotta watch what you tell a motherfucker about you, bro. You do. You gotta watch letting the motherfucker around you what you allow a nigga to see, folks. These motherfuckers just you know what I'm talking about? Believe it or not, folks. Motherfucker just around you looking, nigga, and it ain't no one of these old pussy hard ass niggas gonna go a foul on you, bruh. It ain't telling when a motherfucker gonna feel like you need to be in trouble today. It ain't no telling when a motherfucker feel like just whatever, bruh. Cause we walk around with leverage, niggas, slimy sucker Saturday. Niggas just walk around slithering, full of ectoplasm. You know what I'm talking about? Ready to cross anybody, bruh. That's why you don't let niggas get a hold of your business, bruh. It's just like a bitch. These niggas gonna want to sit up and talk about your business with a bunch of other niggas and go back and forth. You know what I'm talking about? Man, you wouldn't believe what they did, man. And they was over there doing, you know what I'm talking about? Sounding like a nagging ass bitch. Mouth full of a nigga business. Trying to tell somebody else, bruh. Martha Stewart ass mouth nigga. Seems like it's starting to get busy now. Slamming sucker. You feel me? Slimy sucker. Like I said, on the other part of that slimy sucker, man, we be sitting around this motherfucker trying to use that as a motherfucking excuse sometimes. Trying to point out how slimy somebody is and all that shit right there. Like, that's the reason that shit really happened like that. It's like I said, bruh, it was on you to have a slimy motherfucker around you. You get what I'm saying? It was. But we'll be sitting right there playing the same slimy sucker ass game with the slimy motherfucker. Then the moment they do enough to offend us or something, you know what I'm talking about? Now we over there trying to identify how slimy a sucker they was. When we didn't have no problem when they slimy sucker shit was aimed at the next motherfucker. See, cause that's us. We really don't be having no problem with no slimy sucker shit when it's happening to other people. We only identify that shit when it's on us. When somebody being slimy and the slimy sucker shit with us. Fuck this nigga dude. Nigga making a TikTok video, nigga. Fuck that nigga dude. That nigga was in front of that motherfucker doing that nigga was doing that shit them sumo people be doing, nigga. And they be lifting their leg up and shit. I'm glad I got away from them two niggas right here, man. Say that, man. Rumor has it that they pay motherfuckers to tell around this motherfucker. Like a motherfucker actually get a bonus on their check or something, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? If they tell on you, I don't believe that shit. It's hard for me to believe. I don't believe that shit. I think niggas telling for free. I think a motherfucker just said, I think that rumor floating around just so motherfucker won't be mad at the people who tell it. If you ask me. I ain't never seen a motherfucker get paid for telling. I mean, I have. I ain't talking about, I'm talking about on the job. Like the more people you tell on, you get a bonus. I ain't never seen that, bro. I ain't never seen that. And what I have seen is motherfuckers telling for free. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfuckers telling just kissing ass, trying to be a deeper part of what's going on at the workplace. You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, tired as a motherfucker, man. I could think of 109 other things that, you know what I'm talking about, I could be doing. Besides sitting in this motherfucking big truck, switching big lanes, doing my thing, hoping you do the same, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all, hold on, let me see, man. If for some motherfucker doing something, checking it, it's just some bullshit, bro. I wish the fuck I would come to work and police somebody else. I used to tell niggas, that's why I ain't never liked that power worker job, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. I used to tell niggas, man, they be like, nigga, I got fired down there. If I was a power worker, bro, I always got fired for fucking with the people. I was the nigga when niggas didn't have food and shit. I'll run around there and try to give you as much as that shit that's left over and shit. You know, it'd be hella funny about that shit sometimes. The other niggas who be power workers, it's like they forget that they in jail. So they be trying to get the slimy sucker shit. So they be trying to get the most out of their power worker position. You know what I'm talking about? Then they start acting like they got special privileges and shit. You be forgetting, like, just like a job, these people, all they gotta do is catch you passing something up under that door or something, and they gonna fire you. You get what I'm saying? And motherfuckers forget when they had a position, like, cause I'm gonna get caught passing something up under the door, bro. I just know it's only a matter of time before I get fired. So I'm gonna do as much as I can for the people, because this is what the people have been missing. You know what I'm talking about? It is. Cause a nigga get that power worker job, he'll stop coming to the door. They'll just stop doing shit. They just want to use the phone and watch the TV. They start using a power worker job for them and not the people. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, once you come off from behind that door, nigga, it's real easy to forget what it feel like to be locked down. So you out there, you saying fuck everybody else, you trying to get the most up out your benefit. Slimy sucker shit. And every time a motherfucker do that, guess where they end up at? Right behind the door. Then the moment they get behind the door, then they expect the power worker to be the power worker. Yeah, when they get behind the door, then all of a sudden the power worker is supposed to do their job. Nigga, something straight out of comic book. I had to tell you like that, Brick. They let that nigga be power worker and shit. Man, when I tell you that nigga act like he just got a storm rolling the Titanic, nigga. That nigga was so juiced. Immediately started, man, listen, when I tell you that nigga had that job for all of, I don't know, 3 or 4 days. Because a lot of these niggas can't stay out that food they be telling you. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of these niggas always trying to steal shit. You know what I'm talking about? What you supposed to do. But a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to do it. So they be telling you to stay about that food, man. My nigga went over there. I don't know what he was doing, but he was back there fucking with the people shit. But the 3 or 4 days he was a pod worker, he didn't do shit for the people. He did the opposite. That nigga used his little 3 or 4 days to high side on the people that wouldn't give him soups and coffee and shit. So he got real arrogant and it tells you all you gotta do is give a nigga a little bit more power. Let a nigga do something that the rest of the people can't do, bro, that shit go to his head. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. So what ended up happening was this nigga abused his power for the 3 or 4 days. So they fired the nigga, hired somebody else, and guess who was the main person that needed you to come do something for him? Slimy sucker Saturday, man. And somehow we just got right there as the people, nigga. And somehow, don't know how, that it became where it became cool to be fucked. It became cool to hit a lick on your partner and shit. It became, you know how y'all did that shit, running off on the plug, how y'all make all that shit famous, how y'all make all that fuck shit acceptable. Running off on the plug, like, you know how we do it, promote all that slimy sucker shit. So now, like, you don't even care about known as the nigga who backdoored your partner. You don't even care about being known as the as the person who robbed your folks. Like, you don't care. That ain't no bad. Now y'all feel like that's not no bad thing on your name. Y'all feel like when y'all character fuck, that's really not a bad thing since it's just going on. And I mean, I guess it's cool while you can get away from it. But your conduct, how slimy you is and all that shit, it's gonna have a lot to do with opportunities and chances you get. You feel me? Because too much out here, like I said, man, and the most famous thing that y'all like to do is after you out here with your character on display and fucked up and shit, the most thing that we like to do is try to act like somebody else has smutted us, our character. Like our character is not out here on display for everybody to see. Like we not running around this motherfucker stealing and just doing all the flaw and fuck shit. We act like somebody is out here promoting our flaw and fuck shit. We act like we not the ones who, by doing this shit, we act like we not the ones that's out here promoting this flaw and fuck shit. Something straight out of the comic book, man. Slimy sucker shit. And once again, the moral of this story right here, even though it's slimy sucker shit, press on you. It's on the moral of this motherfucking lie right here. It's on you to guard your own motherfucking parameters, bruh. Cause you can't complain about a motherfucker that you let slither around you. You can't, bruh. We do that shit too much. And that's how it's easy for motherfuckers never to correct themselves. Because it's never your fault. It's gonna be the motherfucker, man. This motherfucker stole from me, man. This motherfucker cheated on me, man. This motherfucker. I mean, that's fine and dandy, bruh. But how did this motherfucker get the opportunity? And you know how we is, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Me included. You know how we is, bruh. We'll let a motherfucker around us 4, 5, 6, 9, 10 times to do the exact same shit. And somehow in our head, bruh, we done came up to the conclusion where it's gonna be different this time. Man, that nigga look like Mark Cuban on Crystal. Bubblegum game, face out of there, nigga. Dallas Mavericks, you know what I'm talking about, second half, face out of there, nigga. Man, that nigga look like that nigga look like he got his legs from a kangaroo or something. I got spring in my step face. Yeah, man, it look like a cool day out here, man. Bro, really tired as a motherfucker. Out there singing. I wonder how much money he makes a day. Because that's not a bad motherfucking if we could just sit out there and sing the motherfuckers, you clear about $300 a day. That ain't bad for no vocal, you know, for your vocals. That ain't really bad for your vocals. Slimy sucker Saturday, nigga. I just want to tell you, nigga, the moral of this shit right here, bro, it's slimy out here, nigga. But the moral of this shit right here, bro, this story of this motherfucking lie, it's on you, nigga, to guard your parameters. It is, bro. Because what the fuck we do too much, it's just like I said, oh man, they stole. Oh man, they cheated. Oh man, they fucked my bitch. Oh man, she fucked my nigga. Oh, it's always the next motherfucker, bro. How was these motherfuckers even around you to get in your business? You know what I'm talking about? And we take the flashlight off ourselves to always shine the light on what somebody else did, which enables you to see the part you played. You know what I'm talking about? Because these motherfuckers didn't take you hostage. You welcome these slimy sucker ass motherfuckers on in. You know what I'm talking about? And then when the motherfuckers bite you, or they, you know what I'm talking about? They do that old fuck ass shit. Then we sit right here and cry about it. You know what I'm talking about? Are we good for that, nigga? We'll sit here and cry about the bitch we picked. We'll sit here and cry about the nigga we picked. We'll sit here and cry about all the shit, nigga, that we chose to do. I told you, man, cry baby, cry baby, cry baby, suck a titty. You know what I'm talking about? With your slimy sucker ass, man. We do, bro. We do too much crying nowadays, bro. We do. I mean, not too much crying. We do too much crying about the shit we chose. You know what I'm talking about? We'll sit here and get on a nigga. We'll pay $25 to get from here to Alaska. Nigga, then complain about the bus. You didn't get, like, what kind of bus did you think you was finna get on for $25, nigga? You know what I'm talking about? And we'll be sitting here trying to make videos about how bad the bus is and shit, and it's just the worst service and all that. But you ain't gonna show them people that you only paid $19.99 for that motherfucking bus ticket. We just so happened to left that out. You know what I'm talking about? And then we'll be on that motherfucker exaggerating, nigga, like we paid $450 for this seat, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? We something straight out of comic book, slimy sucker Saturday. But one of the most troubling things about the slimy sucker shit, bruh, is that we don't have no like, we don't care if that's our character. That's the most fucked up thing about this shit. Like, we welcome being the slimy sucker. We welcome that shit. We welcome stealing from you. We welcome being lying, disloyal. We just welcome all the fuck shit. You know what I'm talking about? You used to be embarrassed if the slimy sucker was you. Oh, nigga, you would do everything, bruh. You would do everything not for the slimy sucker to be you. Now we don't even care, bruh. We welcome the slimy sucker. You know what I'm talking about? Like we playing tag or something. I'm it. You know what I'm talking about? We fuck with it like that, bruh. We don't care about it. Ain't no more loyalty. It ain't no more honor. And it's always been honor amongst thieves. See, don't get me wrong, bruh. The slimy sucker shit has always been around. But you could count that shit on one hand, bruh. It wasn't in abundance. It wasn't everybody playing their part, bruh. That was embarrassing. You know what I'm talking about? Just like telling this shit, bruh. That shit used to be embarrassing. You would do anything not to have that shit on your record. That shit was embarrassing. That shit, you didn't want to be the black eye in the game. You know what I'm talking about? Now it don't even matter, bruh. Niggas walking around here with raccoons. Nigga, you don't give a fuck about being a black eye, nigga. We just don't care no more, bruh. We don't. And once again, that shit by design. They letting you see that ain't nothing like, just like I said, bruh, they gonna put the famous snitch in front of your face, right? They letting you see that it ain't no consequences. We gonna keep on promoting this shit and let these people run around with all the fuck shit. Laughing at people, you watching motherfuckers sending people to jail, nothing happen. They want you to see that shit, bruh. They painting that picture for you so you could feel like you could do the same thing and won't nothing happen to you. But once again, you ain't in the witness protection program. So it'll be just so lucky you go out there to do that shit, bruh. Listen, bruh, you gonna go do that shit and you ain't gonna have that FBI protection. Cause you just a regular person. You ain't like the famous snitch. They got the FBI on speed dial and shit. You ain't like them. You know what I'm talking about? So you gonna go ahead and do the same shit, and you still gonna have to be in the same neighborhood and shit. Remember, you ain't the famous snitch. They probably come, they gonna come hunt you down. You know what I'm talking about? But we'll sit here. I promise you, Brett, that we will put all that shit in these people's face, in these kids' face, like that shit cool, Brett. And we ain't even responsible enough to tell them the danger you might be in when you bust that move, Brett. We'll act like you'll just be forever able to tell on somebody, nigga, and it's just gonna be cool. We won't even come up here and say, Brett, this might not be cool because this move right here, you can get your family hurt, you can get your kids hurt, you can get hurt yourself. Like this move right here comes with danger. You know what I'm talking about? You just don't get to tell on everybody and walk scot-free and run around here and do 20 versus ones and shit. Like, we be passing out the wrong shit, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. But we just gonna show you that it's fun. We gonna show you that there's nothing wrong. Man, please. Nigga, something straight out of comic book, bruh. Slimy sucker shit. And I ain't just talking about telling, just the way we get down, bruh. Just the way we get down as a whole, folks. Every time we turn around, we on some slimy sucker shit. We on some slimy sucker shit with each other. That's why, like, listen, bruh. The moral of this live is, bruh, despite what we talking about, that slimy sucker shit out here. I told you, they just like Slimer off the Ghostbusters. Slithering around, leaving ectoplasm. You know what I'm talking about? They doing all that shit right there, bruh. But the moral of this motherfucker live is, despite all that shit that's going on, despite what's wrong with this world, bruh, it's just how it is out here, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It's up to you to guard your parameters. It's up to you to have as less slimy sucker shit around you as possible, bruh. But I'm gonna tell you once again, too, the reason a lot of us can't do that, because we are the slimy sucker shit. You feel me? That nigga over there checking that bitch. That nigga over there checking that bitch, man. And that nigga look over there. Y'all look at that nigga. That nigga over there looking like Candyman. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga looking like Candyman, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Like that nigga, y'all see Auntie out here hula hooping. This is her magic trick. Y'all check this shit out. I swear, I can't wait to, I hope she's still out there spinning around like that a little bit later on. I got to get up here so y'all can see this Auntie, how enthusiastic she is about this hula hoop. You know what I'm talking about? Auntie too old to be out there with that shit right there, man. I mean, she ain't, but she doing it. The dancing grandma. You know what I'm talking about? That's her Monica. The dancing grandma. We see you. Man, I wish I had a motherfucking apple or orange, or you know, I used to drink half your milk carton and close I wish I had that motherfucker right there, man. I'll flame that bitch. They say rust out, nigga. If I had a milk carton of apple or something, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? I'll throw a motherfucking Nolan Ryan motherfucking fastball, man. You know what I'm talking about there? Man, y'all don't want to go, bro. What the fuck? God damn, man. If you can't drive, bro, that's something. I told you niggas ain't ready to take initiative out here, man. Y'all just used to motherfuckers getting in front of you, man. I'm trying to let you get in front, nigga. Motherfucker scared to drive. Watching the dancing granny. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you, nigga, if I had an apple or orange or something, nigga, a milk carton halfway with nigga, I would have flanked her motherfucking ass, nigga, straight out the. I would have flanked her motherfucking ass, nigga, bust her right upside her shit. I say, blood, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I know ain't nobody else is, nigga. We sucker shit, slimy sucker Saturday, folks. And on some real shit, bruh, the reason a lot of us, be like that, bruh, because we don't be having no problem with the slimy sucker shit until it's on us. You know what I'm talking about? We don't be having no problem with the slimy sucker shit because a lot of us be right along with the slimy sucker shit, bruh. Most of us, we around here trying to come up with a way to do something to get back at somebody. We trying to come up, we done got mad at somebody now. We feel like we the ones that got to be their punishment. Somebody that did something to make us mad because we always mad like that big bitch. So somebody that did something to piss us off. So here we come trying to get back at them. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we doing now, like to leak information. You know what I'm talking about? That's what we like to do. You nigga something straight out of the comic book, man. That's why I'm telling you motherfuckers now, bro. It's real imperative, nigga. You gotta be very careful. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta be very careful on what the fuck you let a motherfucker know about your motherfucking business, bro. You gotta be careful on what you let motherfucker be privileged to get an eye full of when it comes to you and your motherfucking business, bro. And we living in a motherfucking day. I done told y'all that we living in a slimy sucker situation. You know what I'm talking about? Slimy sucker Saturday it is. But we living in a day where you niggas is in a big old rush to run around here and collect all these invisible friends off these computers, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So you best friends with a motherfucker you ain't never met. Nigga, something straight out of comic book. Now, it ain't nothing wrong. You might meet some cool people up off this motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't saying you can't. I ain't saying you can't. That's what this motherfucker was made for, to network. But what I'm saying is, bro, we don't be networking. We use this motherfucker to play kids game. So we running around here steadily collecting best friends off the computer that we ain't never met. So we sitting around this motherfucker having some of the most intimate, detailed conversations with the motherfuckers we don't even know. And the same shit keep on happening. So now our best friend on this computer then got mad. Your best friend on this computer then got mad because you done made friends with somebody else they don't like. So guess what they finna do now? They finna come up to this motherfucker and they finna talk about the shit y'all been talking about for the last couple of weeks since you been best friends. Nigga, something straight out of comic book, bruh. And once again, that shit just make you look like the slimy sucker you is, folks. You sitting up here, we big old friends today, nigga. Then tomorrow I'm you the fakest motherfucker and you, man, that's just bitch shit, folks. It is. That's how hoes act. Get mad at one another, then tell and get to telling motherfuckers how the other bitches motherfucking done fuck. You know how the bitches do. And I'ma tell y'all nigga you done fucked her. And I'ma tell y'all nigga you done fucked her. OG over there with the New York hat on, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man. Slimy sucker Saturday. Man, these niggas gonna run the old people over in the wheelchair, man. In the wheelchair? I don't like the way this motherfucking truck steer, nigga. I'm telling you, this motherfucker like one of them bikes when you ain't got that thing and your handlebars be all over the place and shit. This motherfucker feel like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Slimy sucker Saturday, man. I'm telling you, nigga, you better watch the fuck out who the fuck you been to now. I'm telling y'all don't get me, man, when I was watching that clip, bro. A nigga tried to be a nigga friend. This shit happened all in a matter of 5 seconds. A nigga was trying to be a nigga's friend, right? The nigga, he was trying to be his friend, and so he was trying to kiss his ass. You know how y'all do, man, be handling niggas' nuts and shit. Got a nigga's nuts clutched in your fist. So he was trying to hold this nigga nuts, but the other nigga wouldn't let him hold his nuts. He was like, nigga, who the fuck is you? From the moment that nigga seen he couldn't be that nigga friend, bro, that nigga instantly came with some smut on that nigga. Oh, you bitch ass, but you was just trying to be the nigga friend. Then when he seen the nigga wasn't gonna let him be his friend, y'all, he came with an instant, oh, you bitch ass nigga, that's what I'm talking about, bro. These niggas be around you already with a head full of shit that they finna throw out there the moment y'all not cool. Now just ask yourself, who does that, bro? Who sits around the niggas being friends preparing for when you enemies? Ooh. Man, y'all better watch your motherfucking self, bro. Cause that's just how your friends come now. Your friends come collecting shit for when you gonna be enemies. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. Just sliding on down the wall. You know, just sliding on down the wall, nigga. I was watching a gruesome ass movie last night, nigga, that I went to the movies to see that shit. And what was crazy, when I went to the movies to see that shit, that movie was hella bump. I didn't even realize that motherfucking movie was that motherfucking gruesome, nigga. That Black Christmas shit. When the mama had a baby by her son and shit, nigga, I don't know that nigga had a sister and a daughter looking at us. They was running around there fucking them people. I don't know what it was about sticking shit in people's eyes, bro. You know what I'm talking about? That whole movie, they was sticking shit in the motherfucking eye. The nigga stabbed his daughter's sister in the eye. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga stabbed the baby in the eye when the baby was little, man. Took the baby eye out. There was something about them eyes, though. They was sticking the motherfucking eye and eating that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Grandma run. Oh, look at the Golden Girls, y'all. Ain't that sweet? The Golden Girls. You know what I'm talking about? That shit just reminded me of my mama, nigga. I ain't bullshitting with you. And that's what I be talking about on this slimy sucker, man. Saturday. Man, I heard a motherfucker say they talking about time. Listen, bro. That shit ain't gonna never be the same, bro. I wouldn't give a fuck how much time it is, bro. It just ain't gonna never be the same, bro. It'll forever be an emptiness. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what I mean on the slimy sucker Saturday, bro. There's so much slimy sucker shit out here in the world, bro. Like, niggas miss that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's fucked up when, like, the little few real motherfuckers that you have around, bro, that ain't no slimy sucker ass motherfucker gone, bro. That shit crazy, man. Slimy sucker Saturday. But you gotta watch out, man. You gotta watch yourself. Because if you just left it up to us as people, we would never do nothing wrong and we would just continue to point out everybody else who flaw. We would. We would never point out our flaw. But for some reason we act like we don't do nothing. You know what I'm talking about? And not only do we act like we don't do nothing, if you try to point out to something that we did, we just gonna come up with some other shit that you did. So not only do we ain't never did nothing, we ain't gonna never do nothing because we ain't never responsible for what we do. Anything we do is gonna be a reason we did it. You made me do it. The devil made me do it. You know what I'm talking about? And also straight out of the comic book, bro. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. But we living in a society where they promote the slimy sucker shit. They promote the side bitch. Like I said, we promote the side dude. We promote the Netflix and chill. We promote the back door. We promote just all the bullshit, bro. Why does that nigga always look at me like that, bro? Inquiring minds want to know. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all something straight out of comic book, bro. I have to stop and ask that nigga, bro. What's good? Do you know me or something, brother? What's good, folks? Are you the sun be in your eyes? Like, what's good, bro? why do you always? And I be seeing that nigga hella different places, bro. I be seeing that nigga at all kind of stores every time that nigga look at me like that, man. I just asked that nigga that the other day, like, what's up, folks? That nigga just shook his head, so I don't know. It might just be the look on the nigga face, man. You crossing the street, bitch? This bitch, the Kung Fu Master face having ass bitch, man. That bitch look like that ferret that was on the Beastmaster. I'm telling you, man, I done ran into about 3-4 motherfuckers that look like that motherfucking ferret that was on that Beastmaster, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, Slimy Sucker Saturday. It ain't too much. Because once again, man, in this life we live, this shit out here, it ain't nothing you can do about this shit. All you can do about this shit is not be the slimy sucker, folks. Cause we got that shit bad too. We'll just come up with some shit that we fussing about and we'll act like that's the reason why we ain't where we supposed to be. And it's not, bro. You're the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be. You know what I'm talking about? I do not like this truck. Yeah, you the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be, folks. I ain't bullshitting with you. You know what I'm talking about? You the reason you keep running into the slimy suckers. Because for some reason, you and them slimy suckers got something in common. You ain't heard this one from me, man, but they say birds of a feather flock together, man. So it's something about the slimy sucker motherfucker that even ain't caught your attention. It's something y'all got in common on some real shit. Slimy sucker, now I know that bitch ain't finna go get on that. I bet not see that bitch on that little ass, that big ass bitch. Bet not get in that little ass thing, bro. I ain't playing with you. That's where I draw the line. I bet not see that bitch no time today while I'm on my route. That big ass bitch bet not be in one of them little things right there, bro. And I'm standing on that. I bet not see that big bitch in that little ass thing right there, man. Because we gonna have a problem. I bet not see that big bitch in that little ass thing. Not no time while I'm out here on the road today, man. I bet not see that. I'm telling you, even when I get off work, I bet not see that big bitch in that little old thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's where I draw the line at. I say, blood, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, man. Slimy Sucker Saturday. Video uploading. Video is uploading, man. You know what I'm talking about? I see motherfuckers, man, like stealing from friends. I just see motherfuckers doing shit, bro. And like not even being responsible for the shit they do. Like you ain't even embarrassed from stealing from your friends, folks. Then the motherfuckers sit around there and try to minimize it. Like, man, you tripping off that? Am I tripping off that? Man, you niggas something straight out of comic book, folks. Straight out of comic book. But I'm just seeing more and more motherfuckers' conduct and character go down, bruh. Like you're not even ashamed to be scandalous no more. You ain't even ashamed to be slimy no more, bruh. Once again, this motherfucker just I don't know who the fuck up in this motherfucker, man. Like I said, man, so if you up in here and you say something, I'm not ignoring you, man. I just can't see that shit. Sometimes, like, it'd be cool when you can't see that shit, though. You know what I'm talking about? That's how you get around the trolls. That's something I wanted to tell y'all, too, man, about this slimy sucker, on this slimy sucker Saturday, man. Listen, folks, this is one thing. Now, I don't know if you do this. You know what I'm talking about? But do y'all realize that you don't have to read what a troll says? You know, once they say something, you realize that's a troll. Now, you don't have to do this, man. I'm just trying to give you some tips. Once you identify somebody as a troll, do you realize at that moment you don't have to read none of their comments? I'm going to tell you if you could, I'm going to give you a little ruler to measure or not whether you're childish or not. If you sitting there keep reading everything this motherfucker say, bro, that has more to do with you because you ain't even got to read that shit no more. But we be so childish. That's why we get to blocking people and shit, bro. Slimy sucker Saturday. And this is what I ain't never got, bro. Because as long as the motherfuckers over there agreeing with you, telling you you got the best channel, or I'm talking about this computer shit, just big upping you and shit, that motherfucker can sit around your chat all day, man. Matter of fact, they only got to say 3 more things and you gonna give them a blue wrench. The moment a motherfucker say disagree with you, that's the moment we're gonna kick people and we're gonna block people because for some reason we sitting up there reading all that shit and they only got about 3 more words to say before they get on our nerves, bruh. Now I'm not telling you can do what you want to on your station. I'm just telling you I don't give a fuck about that shit one way or the other because it's the same thing, bruh. You can come over there and say here and say whatever the fuck you want to say, bruh. That shit's not gonna bother me one way or the other. I'm gonna tell your bitch ass thank for the interaction. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You know what I'm talking about? But as a grown person, you don't have to even pay attention to the trolls, bro. You can just sit there and not read that shit and let them, but us as people, I'm gonna tell you what we do. Because we childish, bro. We stay over here in these chats and shit, and we read everything that everybody put in that motherfucker, bro. We do. Even the people that be in the chat. We reading what everybody's saying around this motherfucker because this is our excitement. When you bored, you'll sit there and read all that shit, won't you? When you ain't got nothing to do in real life, you'll waste your time reading everything a troll got to say. Y'all just don't read the shit the troll had to say. We'll sit here and once again, I know trolls are annoying sometimes. But we will sit here and not just read what the trolls say, but let the troll actually affect us with the troll words. You know what I'm talking about? Slimy Sucker Saturday. But I said all that just to let you know, bro. Y'all don't have to let the trolls be as effective as they is. You ain't really got to block nobody. You can do it if you want to. You know what I'm talking about? But you ain't even got to let that shit affect you like that. Because you'll fuck around and read that shit, let that shit get to you, then you end up going back and forth with the troll, trying to prove something to an invisible person. Whole time to troll somebody you know for real. Why you think they be hitting you hard with the inside information? You know what I'm talking about? It's the troll, you know what I'm talking about? Sucker, Slimy Sucker Saturday, man. But yeah, when you get to a point to where you're not even embarrassed, bro. I'm telling you, nigga, we finna come to the barbarians, bro. You already seeing it. Damn, they finna just don't know how to drive, don't know what they doing. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga coming across the street, he finna get ran over. This the shit we'll do. That man put his life in danger for okay, that nigga might be drunk as that nigga might be drunk as a motherfucker, man. I done had so many opportunities of standing out here, man, having these jobs where you gotta pay. I never wanted one of them jobs. But like I said, if you got something else going on, that's a good network to be out here, man, on the strip. Because you'll just run into other shit out here on the strip. I ain't bullshitting with you. Yeah, Vegas one of them places, nigga, where like, nigga, you broke, you could just come to the strip, bro. You gonna run into something. Yeah, you gonna run into something. That's why you see a lot of homeless people out here, man. Because you could just come out here, you will run into something, bro. The Slimy Sucker Saturday, man. And this is it's kind of like a bad example. Like I was just telling you how we got so many young homeless motherfuckers. How we got, like, I don't know where y'all at in the world, bro, but have you noticed, like, it used to be old bums and shit in front of the 7-Eleven, the old winos and shit that was just out there asking for change. The youngsters have came and replaced them. Like, you don't even see old people doing that shit no more. You see youngsters, bro. And once again, a nigga be like, man, what the fuck happened? Like, you ain't that old enough for it to get this bad that quick, bro. Like, some of these niggas be young as a motherfucker. You be like, what the fuck happened, bro? You too motherfucking young for it to be this bad. Like, you ain't even lived no life, folks. for it to be this bad. You feel me? But yet still, it's that bad. Slimy sucker, man. Like I said, it's cool to be a slimy sucker. You know what I'm talking about? Even though it ain't, but it's not frowned upon, nigga. It's celebrated. So if you sat here, nigga, and stole something from your partner, nigga, or you sat here and you done did some fuck shit or whatever, bro, niggas gonna give you a high five for it. That nigga gonna give you a high five for it, nigga. You can come around this motherfucker right now, nigga, and tell on the whole mob, nigga, and still come back around. You know what I'm talking about? I'm telling you right now, man. I know a motherfucking bitch that's just waiting. They run around this motherfucker and collect get out of jail information. And for some reason, motherfuckers still put this bitch in the car with them. You know what I'm talking about? Taking the bitch on the plate. Just you giving this bitch all this motherfucker, and you think the moment that bitch get she getting some hot water again, guess what she gonna give them? And once again, I gotta tell you this because it ain't no consequences no more. I don't promote no violence in the first place. You know what I'm talking about? Because it really ain't no consequences and shit no more. That's why I tell you, you gotta watch yourself, bro. You have to, since ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it, you got to be the, be the one to not put yourself around that shit. Because ain't nobody gonna do nothing about the shit, so you got to be the one not to get involved with the shit, bro. You got to be the one not to get involved with the shit. Because if you do, like we so elegantly do, you can't complain about the outcome, folks. You just can't. You can't sit there and hang around a bitch who's been sending people to jail for years, bruh. Then you gonna cry about the bitch being the snitch when she tell on you, bruh. This shit can't be important then, folks. And we just do that shit too much. We been had that attitude though. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit. It ain't me. We don't never care into it. It is us. It don't never matter then when it ain't us. It only matters when it is us. You feel me, man? What time is it around this bitch, man? That was quick, man. This motherfucker starting to get my nigga got the 560 SL, nigga, the old school one. You know what I'm talking about? Like Edie used to have 550 SL. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I wish I knew all them motherfucking old school cars was gonna be worth some money now. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, see, now we're coming. I wish I could have seen that one coming. They look like, my nigga right there look like old school Raj. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, that's a nice little sports jacket for the man. He had Super Mario on. You know what I'm talking about? Hella big people in the car next to me, man. I see hella big ass people in the car, man. You know what I'm talking about? You ever popped I say, bruh, stop, man. The little Easy Poos look way too young to be running around this motherfucking Las Vegas strip. Man, today can't get by quick enough, man. Brett tired is a motherfucker. Long sure I don't blow your nose on camera, man. Okay, well, sorry, mama. You know what I'm talking about? Top of the world, mama. He know what I'm talking about? Top of the world, mama. He know what I'm talking about? They say, baby, cuz y'all know how to dance. Cause I think, you know what I'm talking about? Do you know how to dance, nigga? You know what I'm talking about? Because I think we need to bring the fun back. I just don't think it ain't too much fun going on, man. There's a lot of fake networking. I told y'all we went to the thing and motherfucker was on there talking about we gonna fly you out and bro, we in the same city. All that fake ass networking. Everybody just want to be big for no reason. We just gonna be popping bottles and tables and I don't even like that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? If you know me, I'm a frugal motherfucker, man. If you know me, I just don't be seeing the need to be spending money on certain shit that people be wanting to do. I ain't gonna never spend no money if it comes to being seen. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not. I'm never gonna spend no money on the fact of just being seen. You get what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no new outfits and shit like that, bro. I'm talking about we finna go in the club and spend 800. You get what I'm saying? On we finna spend 800 on a table and some bottles. I ain't finna do that shit, bro. Alright. I'm one of them niggas, they gonna say, bro, don't do it. I'm one of them niggas that be bringing his own motherfucking, I think that's that motherfucking shaky right there. I think that motherfucker. Yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead, man. You know what I'm talking about? Fat face bitch wanna pull in front of me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hurry up. You know what I'm talking about? I say, go ahead, man. Bro's a player in traffic. I'm not slamming a sucker. You know what I'm talking about? And I told y'all out of everything, man, that's one thing. I hang my motherfucking hat on, bruh. They say, what's that, bruh? That I never been put in that category. You know what I'm talking about? That I was able to uphold my motherfucking character throughout my career, bruh. To where I never had, I was always solid enough never to be enticed by the slimy sucker shit, bruh. Because I've seen a lot of people be enticed by the slimy sucker shit. I seen a lot of niggas try to fuck on other niggas' bitches. And when they say that, bruh, even though, bruh, that's the nigga and the bitch fault, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? So you can't just, like, if some shit like that happen, bruh, you can't act like it was your friend, bruh. Like, you should be just, you know what I'm talking about? You either gonna let it go or, but I can't stand when niggas be, blaming another nigga. You mad at the nigga, but you and the bitch cool. I don't get that, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if some shit like that happened, bruh, it was both parties agreed, bruh. It ain't like the niggas went up there and took the bitch, you know what I'm talking about, did something to the bitch. Nah, man. So if a nigga ever fucked the bitch wanted to give up that $50 hamburger, bruh. Remember that. So, like, I done seen too many situations where a nigga, he still just lovey-dovey with the bitch, but he mad at his partner. And that shit don't make no sense, man. It don't. That shit don't make no sense at all, bruh. Don't. But you do got that, man. You know what I'm talking about? You do got shit like that, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you do. You got motherfuckers that's coming around just to do something, bruh. A nigga be trying to, especially when it comes to these situations, you know, niggas like to get one up on, think they got one up on you like that, bruh. Like, how you get up on the nigga because you fucked the bitch? I ain't never understood that. Like, man, you fucked this up. I ain't never understood how you get one up on the nigga, bro. You just fucked on the bitch, bro. You might got one up on her, then you get one up on the nigga from. You know what I'm talking about? I just seen too many niggas play back and forth games like, you fuck my bitch, I fuck your bitch, looking ass shit. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody running around there crying. Ain't nobody checked the bitch. Ain't nobody checked the bitch yet. Everybody keep running around trying to fist fight with each other, man. Ain't nobody backhanded the bitch yet, man. I don't promote no violence, no domestic violence, nothing like that. I just don't get that shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I told you a long time ago, man, that they baby cuz was mad about one of the more punk ass hoes. You know, baby, cuz of different niggas, I quickly came to senses. I said, baby, cuz I quickly came to my senses, folks. And you just realize, bruh, ain't no bitch doing nothing that ain't no nigga doing nothing with no bitch that a bitch ain't allowing, bruh. And once you come to grips with that fact right there, bruh, you'll be like, fuck that bitch. You feel me? Slimy sucker shit. Slimy sucker Saturday, bruh. You'll be like, fuck that bitch, bruh. Because I think as people, we just do that too much, bruh. For some reason, it's like I was talking about that cheating shit. A motherfucker you'll sit there, bruh, and be mad, bruh. I've seen it a million times, bruh. You'll be in jail, folks. A nigga or a bitch, and you just won't be in jail for a few months or something, nigga. You been and did it. Say you got 8 years, nigga. A bitch been and stayed down with you for 8 years doing all this shit that you need to do, and you get out of jail bugging the bitch about who she been fucking with or what little boyfriend she done had. Even though she done kept the game as solid as she could with you, you ain't missed a visit, you ain't missed a package, you ain't missed nothing, nigga, that you shouldn't have been missing. But you want to come home after 8 years, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like you expected this bitch to be playing with that rose, like you expect that bitch to be playing with that rose. You know what I'm talking about? Like you expect that bitch to be playing with that rose for 8 years, man. You don't get the fuck up out of here, bro. You won't even keep it real with yourself and ask yourself, did you wait 8 years for a bitch if the shoe was on the other foot, man? Do you think that you could just wait 8 years choking your chicken? I don't know, bro. But like you would overlook what the bitch actually did, bro. You'll overlook what the nigga actually did, bitch. Y'all would just overlook the shit that was going on to get to some shit that you could complain about. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. And you'll make a motherfucker out to be a slimy sucker that was really your motherfucking lifeline. Because you can't get over what a motherfucker did with some shit that belonged to them. Because we really just be wanting to control people, folks. Man, they going in that truck behind me too. I ain't even realize. I thought that was the Park Street right there, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know who the fuck that is behind me. I just saw. I hope they don't call my motherfucking phone. You know what I'm talking about? But don't nobody call my phone. I might be cool. I don't know what it is about today. I don't know if it's these clouds or something. This shit fucking with my eyes though, man. On some real shit. Who the fuck that is behind me? I hope it's a player, man. Y'all see the big people came up on the side and be licking their tongue at me and shit. This is how they be fucking with bruh, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they be fucking with bruh. You see they pull up on bruh and rave, man. You know what I'm talking about? They pull up on bruh with the kids licking they sucker waving, man. Man, you know what I'm talking about? I hope this light hurry up and turn green. And this is what I be talking about, the slimy sucker. Saturday, man. I'm on the side of these motherfuckers. They ain't told I don't even know who the fuck that is, but they ain't told them to stop. They just made it real uncomfortable for bro. I can't even look over there no more, man. You know what I'm talking about? I wish this motherfucking light turned green. Or this other truck was behind me. Oh, that's other OG. OG don't care, man. I don't know. That nigga, you say you don't care, man. I don't trust OG either, man. That nigga one of them niggas that stay with an eye full of a nigga business. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. You have to watch what the fuck you let people give people access to, bro. You just do. You can't sit up here and tell the nigga that you where Jimmy Hoffa was buried at. Then when the FBI come over there to take you to jail for what you done did to Jimmy Hoffa, bro. You can't sit there and act like somebody did something to you, bro. You putting trust in somebody has nothing to do with them. You just know that. You putting trust in somebody has nothing to do with them, brother. It has everything to do with you. And I guess that's what I'm getting at. We too quick not to be responsible for our actions, folks. We too quick to do some shit then on this slimy sucker Saturday. It is slimy shit going on out here, bruh. There's nothing you can do about that shit. It's out here, bruh. This is the way of the world, folks. Oh, niggas on you to not be a slimy sucker motherfucker, man. I see you, man. I see you. You know what I'm talking about? They must be from Hawaii or something, man. You know what I'm talking about? They keep waving at the bruh. I see you, man. You know what I'm talking about? They pull up on me in traffic to wave at bruh. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? They wave bye to the bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Bye bye. Man, I ain't finna pull up on these people again, man. They got some young people just walking around this motherfucker. There must be some kid event or something around this motherfucker or something. Disney on Ice or something. I don't know. I didn't even know you could run around here like that with kids and shit, bro. Keep it real. Not without no parents. I thought they had like if you wouldn't have one of them like the circus, like you ain't had no place for no kids. I could have swore they ran you up off this strip, bro. They don't really be letting kids hang out. There must be some kind of kids events around this motherfucker or something. Bro over there looked like he got one of them old school breaking bread shirts on. Y'all remember them old school breaking bread shirts? Yeah, damn. You know what I'm talking about? Who still got their 7 Love shirt? I say, blood, why you fuck with it like that? Because if I don't, ain't nobody else is, man. Slimy sucker Saturday. Like I said, this shit out here, nigga, you just make sure you not the slimy sucker. Because once again, we always identifying the slimy sucker while we running around this motherfucker just to dripping with ectoplasm ourselves, slithering around. You know what I'm talking about? But the thing now is just the way most of you bitch ass niggas see life. Everybody, nigga, y'all look at the world through victim eyes, nigga. So y'all always, whether somebody actually did something to you or not, you just seeing what a motherfucker did to you. You just accusing the motherfucker of something else. You acting funny. You do this, you did that. You know what I'm talking about? We living in a day right now, bro. Nigga, if we ain't went back to Flintstone kids, I don't know what the fuck we doing then, bro. We living in a day now where a nigga get mad at you about who you hanging around and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, nigga, just a few, I don't even know if it was a year ago, bro. But it was a big thing on motherfuckers was picking, trying to force you into a corner about who. Man, I ain't never seen nothing that goofy in my life, bro. And this is just how you know we have a, whatever you call that shit, basically a gang banging ass mentality, us as people, bro. We'll sit here on this free shit where it don't even make no sense to be where everybody to be a part. That shit don't even make no sense. It doesn't pay to even be a part. Where we could take it and like we could gather up and beef for each other and help one another. We done took this free shit and separated the people, folks. I mean, everybody was doing this. The church people was doing this shit. Niggas was picking sides. Whose side you on? I'm with this. You know what I'm talking about? This shit it just divided and split up. And motherfuckers was around here, nigga, basically pushing the line on motherfuckers like, nigga, you gonna have to pick and choose, nigga. You either gonna have to, I say, man, you niggas crazy. A nigga not finna tell me that shit in the real world. I'll be damned if I fall for that shit in the computer. Nigga, you not finna influence whatever the fuck I do, nigga. I'm gonna do what the fuck I do, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I'm big enough to do it, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? The fuck I look like, nigga. Making a nigga put a motherfucking invisible pressure on me to where I gotta choose who I'm gonna fuck with. Man, you niggas don't get the fuck out of here, bro. I fuck with everybody, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Brad's open for you know what I'm talking about? We need somewhere to just all get along. You know what I'm talking about? So brother had a neutral. My station been neutral for a while, man. You know what I'm talking about? You can just come over here and kick it, man. If you're getting tired of all that mess, you're getting tired of talking about people, man. You come over there with Brad and kick it, man. They over there listening to music, you know what I'm talking about? Having a good old time. You know what I'm talking about? And of course, you know how you'll get, that's why I stayed up on people's shit too, man. Like I said, if I'm on your shit, I'm gonna say what's up with the people. Might shout out the chat or something, bro. But that's why I stay away from a lot of that shit too. Cause I went somewhere and I don't even know where the fuck I collected this motherfucker from, bro. But a motherfucker done seen my name somewhere, bro, and just followed me from somebody else's live or something, bro. I don't even know where this motherfucker came from, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't even be doing that shit no more. Cause you been and went over there and fucked with somebody else, man, and inherited one of these niggas trolls or inherited one of these niggas friends. These motherfuckers just sit around and find reasons not to like you in today's age for whatever reason, bro. You know what I'm talking about? If you ask me, I think a motherfucker like, I think you be reminding motherfuckers of somebody who done did something to them before or something, bro. Or the way you is. I don't know, folks. I don't know. But we just be on slimy sucker shit, folks. We do. We be on slimy sucker shit, man. And we always have like the shit we do, we always have a reason for it. So even when we do some the bitches ass shit, we always have a reason for it, bro. And that's where that shit getting out of hand at. Cause now it don't matter what you do, you can come up with any reason, bro. Just like I said, man, y'all niggas playing, folks. You better watch who the fuck you venting to, bro. You better watch what the fuck you letting the motherfucker know. Cause y'all know y'all niggas nowadays, bro. Y'all don't even be going outside and shit and mixing, mingling with the people. You know what I'm talking about? So you niggas be inside this motherfucking computer trying to collect as many motherfucking friends as you can, bro. And since you don't go outside or you ain't been, you ain't really got nobody to fuck with, these motherfuckers you done met off the computer somehow and became your best friends, right? And that's cool and everything, bro, right? But like, you just gotta realize at the same time, you becoming best friends with a motherfucker you ain't never met. But y'all get to seeing it because everybody seems cool at first. Remember when we first started, everybody seemed cool as a motherfucker, didn't it? Everybody seemed like it was a player, didn't it? Man, please. You fast forward some years left, there's only about 3, 4, 5 players left around this motherfucker, ain't it? You know what I'm talking about? That's what the fuck the Howard Johnson do. You know what I'm talking about? 3, 4, 5 players left, man. If that much. You know what I'm talking about? What you don't understand, or that's what y'all don't get, bro. A slimy sucker is always gonna be a slimy, man. You better sit your ass on that curve, bitch. I'm moving too fast. Even if I hit the motherfucking brake, your ass still gonna get smashed. You know what I'm talking about? Let's do my motherfucking, what the fuck I was finna say off, man. Slimy sucker. You know what I'm talking about? The slimy suckiness. Sucker shit. You feel me? Or just look at that traffic. It's lightweight. I don't know. It's like it's more people, but it still ain't no traffic. There's only traffic at certain spots. Something must be going on. Oh, gee, you know what I'm talking about? But the slimy sucker shit. Somewhere down the motherfucking line, a revolution of that bullshit broke out, bruh. Somewhere down the line, bruh, revolution of that bullshit broke out. And what ended up happening was everything got turned upside down, the world of Bizarro. So everything that used to be frowned upon is now celebrated. You know what I'm talking about? And once you get shit, you know what I'm talking about? Just like that shit I was telling you how they screw your perception up. Just like Uncle Murder, 50 Cent, and 6ix9ine got a song. You know what I'm talking about? So as long as you seeing shit is okay, bro, you gon' because y'all don't listen to like y'all don't live in the real world. So y'all are actually listening to this shit. Y'all listening to 50 Cent and them. Y'all listening to Young Thug and this is all the shit y'all listening to. You get what I'm saying? So when you seeing niggas bust that move, it gives you more confidence to bust that move. it gives you more confidence to be fucked. Like, oh man, they doing it, it ain't no. It's like they be putting all these shagoonies in front of your face, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Just like they got all them little kid video gamers sex playing each other. Got you. Now this is what your kids watch. They got the most famous motherfucker on here. They got these niggas in the shower. They just got a bunch of bullshit, bro, to make you think that bullshit is all right. You get what I'm saying? Y'all favorite person or one of the most famous you with Kai Cenat, the little youngster. Got the whole world attention, bro. Guess where your brainwashing gonna come through. So we gonna sit around and, man, you niggas something straight out of a comic book, bro. And just notice what the, man, I don't know, I guess since I be saying that shit, you know what I'm talking about, that shit pop up on my phone. They got 90 reactions of this nigga ready to simp on a bitch. 90 reactions of this nigga just seeing a old regular bitch with some ass or something, y'all jumping up, and this is what y'all doing now. They done made you niggas care about a bitch physique. They done made you niggas, now what the bitch look like and how she built this shit is more important than what the bitch actually is worth. Man, please. And y'all wonder why y'all running around here complaining about bitches. Cause you ain't looking for nothing in a bitch, but all she gotta do is be cute and have a shape. That's all you require in a bitch. That's what constitutes a good bitch to you. Slimy Sucker Saturday, man. But I just this shit got a whole bunch of phases to it, bro. Cause you got the slimy sucker shit. You got the motherfuckers that sit around here participating in the slimy sucker shit. You know what I'm talking about? Then when they get mad at the other slimy sucker, now they want to come present the slimy sucker shit. You know what I'm talking about? Then you got the motherfuckers who continuously get caught up in the slimy sucker shit, and they steadily want to point out you keep on making these choices and shit, getting in these whatever you in, bro. Then you want to point the shit out. You be better off just accepting the slimy sucker shit you got yourself in. Like, you know what? That's on me. We done forgot how to do that. It ain't never on us no more. It's always on the next motherfucker. Then we gonna come say some shit. You know how y'all do now, bro. We just took it back to the Flintstone kids. We gonna come tell you what a motherfucker said in the room, but we only gonna come tell you when we get mad at the motherfucker who said it. Even though we was in the room 3 years ago, now all of a sudden, since we mad, though, we gonna tell them what you said about them. Like I said, don't tell me nothing nobody said about me when you get mad at them, man. Because you just now sharing this information with me. Them people been said that shit. You just a slimy sucker like them, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't have my best interest at hand. You know what I'm talking about? You had my best interest in hand after you got mad at the slimy sucker. You know what I'm talking about? But before that, man, you ain't have my best interest in hand, folks. Yeah, you didn't have my best interest in hand. You only got, I see you, man, but I can't squeeze in this motherfucker without these motherfuckers. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you for letting me in, though. I see you. You know what I'm talking about? This nigga Ben said something about me, which makes me believe after that nigga said something about me, I bet you that nigga can tell me what you said about me too, just like you can tell me what he said about me. I bet you that nigga can tell me what you said about me too. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I don't, yeah, man, don't come feed me no information when you mad at your partners and shit. All of a sudden, this what the nigga said. Nah, man, shit, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Because if you was my partner, you would have checked that shit. The nigga wouldn't even been able to say nothing about me around you. You know what I'm talking about? Or you would have been let me know. You know what I'm talking about? You would have been let me know. You know what I'm talking about? But you didn't. Which leads me to believe you just mad at your nigga right now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. You just mad at your people right now, man. That's why you got it on that slimy sucker shit. That's why I told y'all years ago, bro. They don't even pay for one to talk about people. Cause you been got mad at somebody, bro. Just venting, out of frustration and shit, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all going through your little thing right now. You been to call the motherfucker vent, call the motherfucker a whole bunch of punk ass bitches or a whole bunch of fake ass niggas. You been to did all this shit, right? And then you and that motherfucker fuck around and make amends. You know what I'm talking about? Man, anybody you told about that shit, you finna be the fakest motherfucker in the world to them. You know what I'm talking about? Cause they not gonna hold you to the same standard of them. You know what I'm talking about? They gonna act like that, like you can't be mad at a motherfucker venting, frustrating and all that shit, and then you and the motherfucker make amends. They gonna act like that can't happen. You get what I'm saying? So anybody you told about your little hiccup, the moment you and the motherfucker who made amends, you gonna be the fakest motherfucker than them, and they gonna start with the slimy sucker shit. You know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker over there doing all that shit. It wasn't, you know what I'm talking about? And they gonna hold you to when you was mad, bruh. You feel me? That's just like a lot of you slimy sucker motherfuckers. Notice it'll be both of y'all saying shit. Notice that motherfucker only catch what you say though. Notice that. Like both of y'all could be mad, but it's what another motherfucker said. Cause somebody else, what they said, it was more hurtful than what you said. Something straight out of the comic book, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen shit like not even what I've seen, but this just happened. That's why that shit was on the just popped up in here right there, man. Say you I don't know, it's a bitch, a nigga in the bitch, whichever way you want to put it. And nigga, say I fell off a fucking motorcycle, right? Sometimes I don't think y'all get that motherfuckers don't be wanting to talk about shit. And y'all will come around and keep on telling this story about this motherfucker who fell off this motorcycle. That nigga don't want to talk about that shit, bitch. You get what I'm saying? Why don't y'all understand that? Now, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I don't understand. I don't know if y'all be doing that shit on purpose or I don't know if y'all be doing that shit on purpose, bro, trying to irritate a motherfucker. Cause a lot of motherfuckers be doing that shit like out of slight. Like they'll sit there and they'll be telling that shit, and they'll be doing that shit knowing that the other motherfucker just finna do a water prank, nigga. They be finna do that shit knowing that it irritates the other motherfucker. But we not good at picking shit up no more. We used to be hella good at that shit back in the day. When you was talking too much and the motherfucker would look at you, that was the code word to shut your motherfucking mouth, bitch. You know what I'm talking about? We used to be real good with that shit right there. You know what I'm talking about? Back in the day and shit, man, you could just look at your people. You get what I'm saying? You could just do shit and look at your people, man. You get what I'm saying? But you can't even do that shit no more. You go to the other blogger, nigga. You feel me? Grandma still sitting around there hula hooping. I know grandma gets tired of sitting there doing that shit. I don't know, she might clean up though. It's a Saturday too. Like I say, man, my birthday in a few days. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I know I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Well, I might go ride around, you know what I'm talking about? Visit a few mob members, man, but I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. I know I'm gonna do everything early so I can come in, cause I'm one of them niggas, man. I don't like to be out when I'm out my body. Like if I ain't got something to do, like I'm going to the movies, I'm going to a show, I'm finna go. Like if I ain't got no destination, bro, I don't like just being motherfucking out. You get what I'm saying? Out my body, bro. I don't like to start getting on, probably have some red wine or something like that, man. I like to already be where I'm at, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I learned my lesson a long time ago, nigga. You know what I'm talking about all that drinking and driving around and all that DUI shit and just all that being somewhere else. Cause it just take you hella long to get the fuck back to where you going, your spot. It take hella long. It just seems like I don't know why. So I probably did whatever the fuck I'm gonna do out the way in the day. I think some football games come on or some shit. Nigga might fuck with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I pray I wake up. You know what I'm talking about? I'll take it from there. But I don't never be looking at the like I never put too much on a day, bro. I don't. Like it's hard for me to put. I mean, I could used to do that. I used to do that shit, I guess. Then the older I got, bro, I don't know. I started thinking different, bro. I can't just put hella shit on one day like that, bro, and just be preparing all year and shit for one man. Fuck that shit right there, bro. Nigga, I'm trying to live today, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Tomorrow when I wake up, I hope, you know what I'm talking about? I don't just be sitting around trying to, feeling like, I gotta do something on one day, bro. You get what I'm saying? I be looking to do something every day to keep it real, bro. I be looking to have an exciting adventure every motherfucking day, bro. I be trying to get this shit and have his, nigga. I be trying to get this shit out the way every day, nigga. I be trying to feel some kind of part of a, motherfucking, you know what I'm talking about? Because I think we cheat ourselves out of going hard every day to for these certain days and shit. Christmas, 4th of July, Easter. It's like we like I don't know, bro. It's like we just want to have fun on them days, bro. Like I told you, nigga, you got your birthday, you might got about 5, 6 main days, bro. So you mean to tell me out of motherfucking year, you only supposed to kick it like you only supposed to have that feeling on 6 days out the year, bro? That shit don't make no sense to me. I think a motherfucker should have a peace within themselves to where, nigga, one of them big ass days is liable to break out any day you wake up. Like you don't feel that you have to sit around and do something special for Easter or 4th of July or something, nigga. You could just wake up, nigga, and say, I feel like barbecuing, nigga. Let's go do it, nigga. You could just wake up, nigga, and feel like cooking ham and all that turkey. You don't have to wait for a certain day of the year to cook turkey and shit, folks. You don't have to wait for a certain day of a year to eat dressing and just like, nah, man. I'm telling you, I told motherfuckers like that because I used to get tired of motherfuckers like waiting for taxes and shit. To feel like we could kick it, nigga, man. Fuck that. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck that nigga. Yeah, fuck that, man. I've always believed in living a life to where the fuck you can do what the fuck you want to, bro, when the fuck you want to, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I believe on making your life that comfortable, folks, to where you don't have to wait around for days and shit. You don't have to wait around for tax money if you want a new motherfucking couch or, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga, if you want a new couch, nigga, you should just be able to wake up and go buy that motherfucker, man. I believe in that shit. You shouldn't have to, I don't know. So I believe you got to get your life to that point. You know what I'm talking about? Where you don't have to feel like you rewarding yourself for working hard, nigga. That shit is just life. You don't have to feel like I'm doing something special, because you know it be so tight around this motherfucker, nigga, to where, nigga, you'll feel like you could treat yourself, nigga, and you'll be doing something simple as going to get some fucking ice cream or something, nigga. You've been holding on to money so tight and shit like that, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? To where you feel like you got to treat yourself, man. Fuck that, nigga. The moment you wake up, bro, live. And don't use that as no excuse to put yourself behind the needle either. And just sitting around here fucking off hella money, you know what I'm talking about? Don't do that either. But like, man, fuck that. You know what I'm talking about? Cause we be sitting around here a lot of times preparing for some shit we ain't gonna never do anyway, bro. You know what I'm talking about? You know, some real shit. Don't never put your motherfucking Don't think like that, bro. You can if you want to, but that shit ain't no good thoughts, bro. Sitting around and we finna do sacrifice other shit to celebrate one day. That's why I tell you, that's why most motherfuckers is broke at the beginning of the year, nigga. Cause we sit around trying to do it big, nigga, for all these motherfucking one days. We just spent all that money on Christmas, nigga. I bet you right now you wish you had that money. The motherfuckers you done bought all that shit for, they done already start showing their ungratefulness. You know what I'm talking about? Nigga, you wish you had all that money right now, nigga. I ain't bullshitting with you. Every dime you done spent for Christmas, nigga, you wish you had that shit right now, man. Slimy sucker shit. You know the crazy part about that, on this slimy sucker shit about Christmas and shit? This is what I remember, nigga. A motherfucker would damn near, when you was a kid, bruh, I'm not even a kid, even grown-ups, bruh, you would sit around, nigga, and try to be good for the whole motherfucking year so you could get something you wanted on Christmas, bruh. You would make a conscious effort. You know what I'm talking about? You would make a conscious effort, nigga, to try to be good, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? So you could go ask for that big old present, right? Now, motherfucker don't even take that conscious effort, bruh. Kids, nobody, bruh. They don't give a fuck, nigga. They just expect what they want on Christmas. They don't give a fuck about no good grades no more. They don't give a fuck about being nice or nothing. Like, people are an asshole the whole motherfucking year, bruh. And then they just pop up with what they want for Christmas. Like, motherfuckers just expect to get shit now. You get something straight out of comic book, bruh. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. Slimy sucker, man. And we be real slithery with it. You know what I'm talking about? We be real slithery with it, man. Like I said, we don't have no nothing. See, I need something of that caliber but a hat. Something telling me, man, I'm gonna have better luck going to find a hat in one of these little gas stations or something than I am going to find that motherfucker. I really wish I could go find one of them little SpongeBob hats, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know I be SpongeBob with that thing on there like that, man. Or one of those Pikachu hats these niggas been running around with. Really a hat that I've been seeing around this motherfucker that I like, actually. It's like a karate hat. Like the hats I be wearing, but they got a karate symbol on that motherfucker. They go, my partner. You can go ahead and cross the nigga from the Green Hornet looking ass, man, Kato face on. Kato face having ass, nigga. That nigga didn't look like he knew karate either. I'm starting to see that with a lot of, man. I remember back in the day, bro, all the Chinese people just looked like they knew karate. Now you just see hella mud. You know this nigga don't know no karate. You know what I'm talking about? You used to be weary about running up on a Chinese motherfucker just for that fact right there, bro, because you had it in your mind that this nigga knew some martial arts. I'm starting to see hella motherfucker, bro. You just know this nigga don't know. This nigga don't even know how to do a roundhouse. You know what I'm talking about? Them Chinese people now, bro, they ain't even got no martial arts skills, man. You know what I'm talking about? They don't really know how to do nothing but snort powder. Or smoke crystal. I ain't bullshit with you, nigga. God damn. Oh, they fucking with it in the limousine. Them the first, I don't know if they coming from a wedding. Them the first motherfuckers I seen fucking with it today like none other. Man, they out here. I don't know if they drunk or I don't know what they was doing. They got the little dog in the chair though. Ain't no way in the world I'll be walking like that and that motherfucking dog in that chair. They on some real shit, bro. I think they could give you a DUI, bro, being drunk. Like, I think they can give you a DUI like that, bro. Like being drunk on a bike or like a wheelchair or something, bro. I want to say they can give you a DUI like that, folks. They done murder. Oh man, they out there with all this fuss and this racket. And they out there, I don't know what that happened. It looked like they car accident was up in a good fashion, so stealing and they cornered them off. You know what I'm talking about? They have cornered off. This is a man weekend. Always been a fucked up day to go to jail, man. Friday, Saturday, has always been a fucked up day to go to jail, man. Thursday. Told you, I remember I got out of jail Monday and was back in jail Wednesday. I had just got out, nigga. I think I got out Monday and was back in jail Wednesday, man. Little bitch left, baby, could. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. Yo, cause it's slime out here, man. And they teaching the people to be slimy. You feel me? They are, baby, cuz tired as a motherfucker today, man. You know what I'm talking about? I just want to go home, give me a bite to eat, man, and I just want to go home, man, give me a bite to eat and lay on down, man. I'm finna I gotta work tomorrow too. Last day, man. You know what I'm talking about? Give me some good rest, fuck around. Like I said, on my birthday, I don't know, probably go eat breakfast, go eat dinner. If I do anything, I'm gonna do that. Go fuck with a few of the fellas, man, you know what I'm talking about. Like I said, I already knew I was gonna have me some red wine. So, it ain't even like a celebration, like I'm saying. Brownie had the worst motherfucking year since I've been living, so it ain't even like no celebration, bro. That's why I don't even like fucking birthday, bro. I don't really feel like, nigga, I ain't in no celebrate mood. It's like Christmas, man. I ain't celebrating no, nigga, this is the worst motherfucking year that I done ever went through, nigga. This shit is like sad, nigga. You gotta bring all this shit in with motherfuckers you done, nigga, I lost my mama, nigga. You get that? Yeah, man, that shit is yeah, man, I ain't no celebrate move, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's kind of hard to celebrate life when a motherfucker who ain't even here that gave it to you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, man, I ain't in no mood. Like I said, I don't even get my I might work a Uber or something, you know what I'm talking about, jump in with somebody else. But I ain't finna do that on my birthday either, man. I learned that a long ass time ago on my birthday. That's when I just start fucking with myself on my birthday. I mean, I always fucking my nigga skin. But besides that, bro, that's why I just start fucking with it on my own on my birthday, nigga. You get what I'm saying? I just start fucking with it by myself, folks. I remember, I don't even know what birthday it was, bro, but I was somewhere, folks, and it was like, I couldn't even do what I wanted to do, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, I ain't doing this no more. I went somewhere, bro. They was listening to weird ass music, just threw my whole vibe off, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Threw my whole vibe off. I ain't want to listen to that shit. And it wasn't just that. I think they was playing hella bullshit ass music I didn't want to hear, bro. I had to end up taking people like I didn't really get the I ended up spending my birthday, bro, doing what everybody else wanted to do, basically. And that was the last time I ever did some shit like that. Nigga, I ended up giving yellow people rides, nigga. I was taking hella people. You know what I'm talking about? But y'all one of the people, man, once I get loose, I like to be in the comfort of my own safety, bro. When nigga get a little bit loose, I don't like to be out loose. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't know, I might come up with a way where I ain't gotta drive. But other than that, man, I'm gonna do the things that I do. You know what I'm talking about? I'm looking forward to it. Then they got the I don't even know New Year's, bro. But I'll probably go watch that Oregon Ohio State. Go give me a little yeah, I got yeah. Probably gonna watch that shit. It's either yeah, now I'm thinking about it, yeah. I'll probably go watch that shit. But I don't know, bro. It just depends on how much cause a lot of times, nigga, I be having plans, nigga. But I done fucked around, nigga, and nigga, it'd be hard as fuck to recruit when you get this, nigga finna be 48. You'll have an idea, nigga finna do hella shit. Nigga, you fuck around and get the partying a little bit, nigga, and fuck around and realize, nigga, your recovery is not like Wolverine anymore, nigga. Nigga, it took a nigga damn near 4-5 days to get back. Nigga be whooped, hella groggy and some more shit. But I'm actually hoping, because I know these motherfuckers closed on the side, so I'm hoping I just got that next 3 days off, nigga, keep it real. And go back later on in the week sometime, nigga, let me get my whole, because I know this motherfucker closed on the 1st, just like this motherfucker be closed on Christmas. So that's an automatic day off. I hope they don't make me go to work on that other day. Because even that other day, nigga, this motherfucker, nigga, the strip finna be closed. I don't want to work on that day right there, bro. When the strip closed and shit, and you gotta be up off this motherfucker before you get trapped in this motherfucker, nigga. Well, you nigga, I remember we got trapped, nigga, when the buses wouldn't, cause they give you free bus rides and shit out here after a certain time, nigga, like after 6 o'clock and shit. They give you a free bus ride and shit. Like the buses is free and you can just ride them motherfuckers. One time, nigga, we got stuck on this motherfucker, nigga. Nigga, you could get stuck on the strip, nigga, but the strip, this shit so, it's fucked up now, bruh. You get what I'm saying? It's, the way they fuck with it, nigga, how they used to fuck with it, nigga, please, nigga. This motherfucker used to be cracking, nigga. I'm talking about cracking, bruh. This motherfucker was bumper to bumper, nigga, with people. Now it ain't even no people that be walking around like it. Everything be, like you be having to be in a casino and shit. Nigga, one time, nigga, we was out here cracking, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? That bitch from, man, I tell you, I be seeing hella motherfuckers out here I went to school with, man. That bitch right there from West Oakland. I can't remember where, but I know that bitch from West Oakland, man. You know what I'm talking about? She was out here, man, for the new year. That's probably why, though, bro. They got so many parties and shit out here. I'm sure it's gonna be a whole gang of motherfuckers out here for the new year. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess it's cool, but I told you, man, you been out here long enough, bro. I've been out here long enough just to where, nigga, I don't want to do nothing but live regular life now, bro. I done got all my gambling out the way. Why is you still coming over, nigga? I done got all my gambling out the way. I done got all the, you know what I'm talking about? I done got everything out the way. So it's really nothing for me to do but live. All this shit is, I'm burnt out on this shit, actually. I got my fair share in, man. You got to remember, I came out here on the run in, like 2003, bro. 2003. No, it was actually 2001. 2002. I got caught in 2003. And it went 01, 2003. Came back 2004. Went to jail 2005. Came back in 2007. Went back in 2008. Came back in like 2017. God damn, 2015, one of them motherfuckers like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? But I've been out here long enough, bro, where a lot of the shit that y'all be trying to get to is just It don't be me myself. You might not share the same experience, bro. But a motherfucker was spending too much money for nothing. You get what I'm saying? Trying to chase all that shit and fuck with all that shit, bro. It was like it wasn't what I expected once I got inside that motherfucker, folks. So I just stopped fucking with this shit altogether, folks. Told you the last couple of shit I went to, Slimy Sucker Saturday. Look, they finna go fuck with somebody. They be walking down the street. I don't even SRT. I don't even know what that is. Special Response Team. Them niggas be walking around like the police, but really don't hold no weight. Niggas just like looking like a military, like you with the armed forces or something. Nigga really a high-tech security guard that's gonna act like the police. You should see Vegas since marijuana became legal. Like it became hella boozy then, like wait, not hella boozy, but the way people be coming out here fucking with it. Like motherfuckers come out here just to smoke weed, walk down the strip. It's cool, but like that would never be one of my dreams, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because they legalized marijuana, I wouldn't have to go to Las Vegas to smoke weed walking down the strip, bro. Like that ain't nothing I just would have to experience. You know what I'm talking about? That wouldn't have been on my bucket list right there. But they be just hella boozy, bro. You should see these motherfuckers and everybody do the same thing. They go to these high ass dispensaries. They go to these high ass dispensaries. They come around here to walk around with their little weed bags and shit, especially that cookie shop. To walk around with the cookie shop, bro. To walk around and just blow it, put it in the air where it's fair. And you could tell like the other motherfuckers will be coming out like, cause it'll be like a lot of youngsters, it'll be some old school, but you could tell the motherfuckers who've been coming out here for years, this is their thing for years, they can't stand that shit, bro. You can tell a motherfucker who can't stand that shit, just walking down the street smelling that shit. They hella mad Vegas did that shit. They is. Some of the old timers, you can tell they do not like. And what's so crazy about this motherfucker nigga, you'll go get a room. And the room will be a smoking room, but they'll have a thing on there where you can't smoke weed. What sense does that make, people? What's the whole fucking point of getting a smoking room if I can't put this shit in the air? Y'all ain't never, I had to go find some of them, man, when baby cuz was in the room. The nigga was having to smoke from inside the shower and shit with the shower on and all that shit. I would be so fucked up about that, bro. Cause that'd be the room, nigga, where you done spent a gang of money on, bro. That's that $400, $500 a night room, bro. Where you can smoke and then you get up in that motherfucker, bro, and they got the marijuana leaf with the bar thing going through it. Like no marijuana, and this was so fucked up. If they catch you smoking weed in that room, nigga, that $250 deposit, man, please, you can kiss that motherfucker goodbye. If I tell you how many motherfucking times I kept my motherfucking deposit, but I ain't got my deposit kept hella times for being in a non-smoking room smoking. The maids, people up in there to look for shit. And no matter how good you clean that motherfucker up, bro, they always find some kind of. That's why when you got real quick, if you're in a non-smoking room and you want to smoke, you first of all you gotta you really gotta flush that shit down the toilet. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta make sure you flush it down the toilet. You gotta make sure you don't leave kind of cigarette butts, black and aisle, the plastic part. You gotta make sure you leave nothing behind, folks. But if you're in a non-smoking room, I wouldn't even advise that unless you got that weed spray. You know, I wouldn't even advise that unless you got that weed spray anyway, some incense or something. Because they out here now, they got some special like weed incense. You know what I'm talking about? That shit, that's the, because they last you. I ain't shit in that. They looking at that motherfucker. You in a non-smoking room, they go here to mage, nigga, they going and they looking for a bit of cigarette ass. They looking for any bit of any brother to tell you can't get your fucking. You feel me? Yeah, I ain't bullshitting with you. My nigga out there looking like. In fact, that's crazy. I know that nigga. That's James, nigga. That's crazy. I was just finna say that nigga look like one of them niggas from N2B. You know what I'm talking about? Turned out to be James, man. I ain't seen that nigga in about 10, 12, 13 years. I think James could rap a little bit. I remember he was running around. He was trying to get off the ground with his rap career. I don't know how this nigga keep getting behind me, man. But Slimy Sucker Saturday, folks. I got off a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? You know, bro, Universal, I getting all kind of shit, man. That nigga look like, that nigga didn't look like Slim Thug. That nigga look like Sugar Thug. You know what I'm talking about? Sugar. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga look like Sugar Thug. That nigga didn't look like Slim Thug. That nigga look like Sugar. You know what I'm talking about? Slimy suckers, nigga. It's dripping off of us. It ain't the fact that it ain't no consequences. It's the fact that it's celebrated. It's the fact that you could wherever you look, nigga, you seeing your favorite person doing the slimy sucker shit. Wherever you look, bro, you seeing all this shit. And the moment you start seeing this shit on podcasts and shit like that, bro, you start seeing this shit in real life, folks. You know what I'm talking about? You see these niggas on podcasts and shit, recording conversations and shit and doing the wiretaps and all. Now here you come with it in the real world. In the real world, bruh. Slimy Suckers Saturday, man. Like the most, just like how y'all done start talking about, y'all done got that shit from Chicago or LA, whichever one y'all done got it from. LA niggas was the first person I heard say some shit like that before, but like how y'all done got into a habit of dissing people that's dead and shit. How we done got in the habit of talking about people's kids. How we have gotten the habit of just doing a bunch of slimy sucker shit. You know what I'm talking about? But your favorite person could get away with it. Your favorite person could make the slimy sucker shit cool. That nigga, oh man, that nigga almost got ran up off that motorcycle. You know what I'm talking about? Slimy sucker shit, man. You feel me? And like I said, it's not the fucking point that is like celebrated, bruh. Like you get to watch your famous person do it. So what can a regular motherfucker like me come tell you about some shit that you done seen Lil Wayne and them do? I'ma sound like a broke motherfucker hating to you. That's what you gonna say anyway. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna say motherfuckers is hating on the celebrities because they having money and shit like that. So anything y'all act like anything a celebrity do or one of these people that y'all done deem famous, y'all act like anything they do that is morally right or something. Like just because they did it, you got the right to do it now, folks. I'm telling you, I seen this shit in the early 90s. I seen this shit in the early 90s and I knew we was gonna get to a day like this. I just knew we was, bruh. So now we in the day where bitches and nigga alike, bruh. All that shit, all the fuck shit is popular. You know, you got bitches running around here bragging about fucking on homeboys and shit. You got bitches out here bragging about fucking on a whole family. Do you realize this shit? And that bitch don't even feel weird saying that shit. That bitch, in her mind, that's some boss bitch shit. You raggedy ass bitch. But in her mind, that's some boss bitch shit. You know what I'm talking about? In a bitch mind, about how many niggas you can run around here and fuck, that's some boss shit. You always playing them locker room games now about how many friends, how many best friends you can fuck, how many, and you think somehow running around here, especially at a young age, you gonna do that, and your that thing that you call your pussy ain't finna open up like the like the Grand Canyon. You think somehow you gonna be able to keep running around here fucking on motherfuckers and shit like that, and your pussy gonna be any good by the time you 30 years old. This is what you actually think. You think the more motherfuckers you fuck like your pussy, that's gonna make your pussy better. That's why y'all be running around here whooped. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. You think somehow that's gonna like we just, I don't know, bro. I can't tell you. I can throw it out there. I can't tell you, man. You gonna have to do what you gonna do. You know what I'm talking about? You gonna have to do what you gonna do. That's it. That's all, man. Don't listen to my philosophy. But we think about, like, I don't understand where y'all get the fucking point where, like, fuck shit and doing all a bunch of fuck shit. How that's gonna somehow, nigga, strengthen your character. I don't see how we think doing fuck shit somehow is gonna strengthen our character, bro. How that's gonna, and just getting away with that fuck shit, you just setting yourself up for the big bang down the road, bro. You just setting yourself up for the big bang down the road. Yeah, you are. And I don't know who else is as old as me, bro, but I'm sure you could attest to what I'm gonna say right now. But I've never seen so many you know they be saying that backdoor activity and all. I've never seen so much of this shit since I've been living, bro. Just look at the slimy sucker shit, folks. Look at what these little kids be out here doing, bro. How many times in the last year you done heard a motherfucking incident when all these kids done tricked another one of these little kids over here, man, and did something to harm them, bro? How many times you done seen one of these motherfuckers out here scamming and somebody said that this person got the money, and they, like, how many times have you seen that, bro? How many times have you seen them, bro? Slimy sucker shit. How many times you done seen one of these kids, bro, sitting around here mixed up with the wrong crowd? You know what I'm talking about? A bunch of slimy sucker motherfuckers and somebody done lost their child or something, bro. Because they hanging out with a bunch of other slimy sucker motherfuckers and somebody that said somebody got some money, or how many, like, just the stories you see, bro. How many times you done seen one of these little Nisi Poos or something that set one of these people up as this slimy sucker shit, bro? You know what I'm talking about? And that's all we promote. So guess what, you, man, I'm telling you, bro, we on the way, man. These little motherfuckers finna turn into motherfucking hold on, let me see what time it is, man. What was that like? Nigga, it's time for me to get on up out of here, man. Please. It looks like it's finna rain. I hope it do. I wouldn't mind if it rained on my birthday. I wouldn't. I like the rain, man. That's that it's easy for me to think. I like when nature like that, man. I like the sound of the rain. I just like the rain to soothe what y'all call cuddle weather. like that weather right there, man. But yeah, man, y'all see all this shit. Y'all just see the weight of today, folks. Y'all see this shit out of order, bro. You see all the slimy, just sucker shit going on, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And it's like, especially with these kids, bro, they get to a point to where, like, they can't even gauge the trouble they in. They sitting around each other thinking it's all love and shit. They can't even gauge the trouble they in. So they can't even gauge the fact that these other 5, 6 motherfuckers finna take their ass somewhere and do some slimy sucker shit. They can't even gauge that. Dangerous, folks. It's dangerous, bro. And guess what? Everybody be friends at first. That's why I keep telling you, bro, that you ain't gotta listen to me. Everybody be friends at first. And then all of a sudden we not friends no more. But it ain't no telling what the fuck you done did to upset one of these other jealous, hearted ass motherfuckers. Slimy sucker shit. Y'all see where the this was a long time ago, bro, but this slimy sucker shit. Y'all seen where the bitch shot the other bitch when she got mad because she wasn't getting it was more niggas getting at the other bitch. Just think about that, bro. This is what I mean by slimy sucker shit. You done went to the club with your partner. And I figured y'all was supposed to go out to have fun, but somewhere during y'all having fun, this bitch then got mad by the niggas being on you. Now just imagine a friend like that, bro. Y'all gotta check the psychological out of this shit, bro. You done went to the motherfucking club with your partner, and this bitch then fucked around and turned on you because of the attention you was getting. Sucker. Slimy sucker Saturday, folks. So now you done went out with your partner and she done got mad because you got more attention in the club, so this bitch done shot you. These the type of friends we going out with, man. Slimy sucker shit, bro. And we done got to the fucking point, just like I said, bro, where we're not even aware. Like, how do you go out to the club? How didn't you peep this bitch wasn't jealous of you before this incident? We don't be aware, bruh. They're the ones that came out after me. We hear a lot of niggas like them patent leathers. A lot of niggas like, I had some Jordan Fusions. Them was my favorite Jordans right there, bro. I don't know. Those the ones the police took from a motherfucker, actually. I don't know what the fuck name the motherfuckers was called, bruh. It's hella hard to find the motherfuckers again. Them was my favorite Jordans, though, bruh. Them motherfuckers came out in, I don't know, it had to be 2008, 2009, sometime around then, man. There goes some more. The street performance rolling today, though. I just wonder, like, because some of these niggas don't look like they got no license, right? I just wonder how the fuck do they, do you get to bust this move right here without getting fucked with by the police? I wonder what the fuck do you have to go get to be able to stand up here with not getting fucked with by the police? You know what I'm talking about? Bruh, fuck around and put an issue partner stand up here, man. You know what I'm talking about? With a microphone and really give your ass a show. I say you gonna give him a show, bruh? Man, listen. Yeah, I give you a show. Exactly what the fuck you looking for. God damn, man. Slimy sucker Saturday, man. And once again, the moral to this story right here, man, because we could talk about how fuck people is, all the bullshit people do. We can sit up there and talk about that shit all motherfucking day, nigga. We just can, bruh. But at some motherfucking point, bruh, You gotta realize you the one who put motherfuckers around you, folks. You know what I'm talking about? At some point, you gotta realize, bro, like nigga, this just the way of the world. You could talk or complain about this shit all you want to. Ain't nothing gonna change. So, nigga, it's up to you whether you gonna be a slimy sucker ass motherfucker or not. That's the only decision you gotta make, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because this just the way it is, folks. Ain't nothing finna change for you. Ain't nothing finna change for me, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This just the way that shit is. So you gonna have to find a way to maneuver through that shit. And to keep it real, a lot of us don't want to say we done fell to the dark side, so we just done said, fuck it, we gonna meet the slimy sucker shit with some more slimy sucker shit. That's how you get that tit for tat ass shit. Cause you niggas will sit here and catch an attitude about anything quick, breast smack your lips. But that's, I'm telling you, brother, I'm talking about this computer real quick, man. That's what you niggas do, like, y'all, you your own punishment. Y'all watch so many motherfuckers, bro, you your own punishment. So you everywhere watching everybody and you done drove yourself crazy. You just sat right there like, I done been around so many motherfuckers that do this shit in real life, wanting to know who a motherfucker talking about. Bro, why? In real life, why, nigga? Would you think somebody talking about you? You say what, bro? I say, why would you think somebody talking about you, bro? That shows your bitch feelings. They do. In real life, bro. For you to sit around and think like that's, I'm telling you, bro, everybody I ever knew like that in real life, bro, they be off powder. I'm not bullshitting with you. Something about that powder that makes you paranoid. You know what I'm talking about? For real. It's something about that powder that makes you paranoid. But every motherfucker off that good old pay, hey, pay, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody on the scene off that shit right there, bro, that be getting paranoid, bro, they do the same shit. You get paranoid, you think somebody talking about you, you'll be around your closest friends, bro, and you'll start feeling some kind of way, like niggas is talking about you, what's the inside, I don't, slimy sucker shit. And like I said, man, I think that's all that be going on a lot of the times, folks. I think it just be motherfuckers up there off that pay, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Off that pay, hey, and you sit around and you start seeing shit that ain't there. Niggas sit around and start seeing ghosts. Niggas sit around and you start taking shit the wrong way. And it's a paranoia. And somebody that got my man to drink. He alright now. You know what I'm talking about? They say, let's play a game. They say the bitch had on a mink. I said, we gonna play a game. Was that a mink or a rabbit? You know what I'm talking about? Dag rabbit tricks for kids. Y'all gonna let me get over? Probably not. That's cool. We can stay right here until it's time to go. But yeah, man, I'm finna get on up out of here. My day almost over with, man. Slimy sucker shit. Yeah, you gonna come down here. Bolton. Ain't nobody gonna let the bruh over. I'm just gonna take my time, man. Flying like wine, man. You know what I'm talking about? Flying like wine, man. Slimy sucker shit, man. So on this one right here, the moral to the story gonna be, bruh, it's out there. There ain't nothing we can do, bruh. Ain't nothing gonna change for me or you. It's out there, bruh. You can't do nothing about what the fuck is out here. You can't do nothing about what the fuck nobody else is doing in the world, bruh. It's your job to make sure you not the slimy sucker ass motherfucker, bruh. That's the only thing, that's the only thing you can uphold right there, bruh. That motherfucker that they call the slimy sucker motherfucker ain't you. That's the only thing you can do. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing we can do about this shit out here. It's out here, bruh. And the other thing right here, man, if you don't get nothing out this motherfucker, bruh, you gonna have to be very careful. And I mean very careful about who you let around you, bro. You're gonna have to be very careful about who you vent to, bruh. You gonna have to be very careful about who the fuck you let know shit about you, bruh. You are, bruh. Because I mean, you got some solid motherfuckers like the baby cuz, where a nigga could be mad at you and like not even mad at you. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'll be having to stop saying that, bruh, because there's a difference between baby cuz being mad and upset. A very big difference. You know what I'm talking about? So like, I don't fuck with you no more, bro. I have no desire to talk about you, no need to talk. None of that shit, bro. I'm just gonna let that shit be. I'm just gonna leave that shit where it's at, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come up here and remind you that I don't fuck with you every day, and I'm not gonna do that, bro. It's fuck you. I'm not even thinking about you, none of that shit, bro. I ain't trying to throw no shots at you or nothing, bro. But everybody ain't like the baby cuz. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't like a nigga can know all your secrets and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And still not come up here and make fun of you with them. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, everybody ain't like the baby cuz. You get what I'm saying? So it ain't, like I said, everybody ain't like the baby cuz, bruh. So you're not gonna get that from everybody that know all your business and shit, and they gonna come blast you, bruh. The average motherfucker, the moment they get mad at you, bruh, they come to attack you with what they know about you. They coming to attack you with all your mishaps, all your downfalls and shit. They coming to expose, and I never even understood this right here, bruh. Why does like, we'll be sitting here like, you'll know something about a motherfucker, bro. We'll be talking about right here today, right? And some motherfucking reason, for some motherfucking reason, we could come up here talking about, oh man, and we could be talking about when you was a little kid, bro. We'll be talking about a fight you lost as a little kid. And niggas would start promoting that shit like that shit happened yesterday, bruh. And motherfuckers would actually go around talking about, man, he talking all that shit. He got knocked out by, are you talking all that shit? He got, and you be talking about, bruh, from a kid? And we'll sit up here and we will let that shit catch fire and y'all act like a nigga lost the fight last night, bruh. Y'all slimy sucker shit, folks. Anything to diminish you, I guess. I don't know, bruh. Anything, no, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? To poke holes at your character and shit. We would use anything, any form of chastisement, any kind of little slip up, any information, bro. This slimy sucker shit. And motherfuckers be around the nigga now just like a slimy sucker, man. So, once again, man, be very careful who the fuck you let around you to get an eye full of your business, folks. Because niggas is out here using niggas' business for leverage, folks. So just know that. Just know that, folks. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, man, I'm finna be on my way on getting up out of here, man, because it's almost time for me to do my thing. You know what I'm talking about? As I drift off into the night, man. Thank everybody for coming through this motherfucker, man. I ain't get to see who's up in here, but thank everybody for coming through this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? Until we meet again. It's your motherfucking partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? Until we meet again, people. You know what I'm talking about? Happy New Year's, all that shit, man. Happy holidays, man. I hope y'all out there, man, just having a big old ball. You know what I'm talking about, man. And I'm finna get on up out of here, man. Until we meet again.